They had the cuts.
We went through the trauma, baby.
Like, it's ain't nothing.
You hear that? You heard that show?
Huh?
Jamar Melton, baby, go check him out. He's got some interesting things he says.
You ain't gonna know how to dodge. When that you already to know the angle of how it's gonna come. What?
He's a self-built. Chill.
Matrix on him. Bullets?
Gotta love him.
Nothing.
Talking about trauma to triumph.
Huh?
We'll keep that down there. He's the culture. He's gonna be the future. In other news, we have here, let's just play this real quick. Anybody heard the Madeleine McCann's abduction was connected to sex trafficking ring? New docu series speculation or speculates. I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm gonna come clean on all ends, since this is how they want to meticulously come out. That most of these people, the royal elite, the higher ups, they're making this money. This is how they do it. Okay, check this out. This is their little way of coming clean.
The McCann case has become a phenomenon.
If you made a dozen movies out of this, nobody.
They're making money off this.
I've done thousands of cases. With the Madeleine case, I've seen the worst things a human being can see.
There's millions of cases. This is an underground trillion-dollar industry, the biggest industry, the biggest sex prostitution industry on the planet. Okay, let's get that straight first off.
The worst.
It's said that a 3-year-old British girl has been abducted in Portugal.
If your child isn't safe at a resort, where is she safe? The media made their daughter the most high-profile.
These resorts, these places, Home Depot, Walmart, underground networks, underground, literally underground, churches, Catholic churches, you name it, Masonic buildings, you name it, okay? This is what's going on under the ground, under closed doors, under the light, okay? It's swept under the rug. The media, everybody's in on it, okay? Big money. They're now coming clean a little bit.
Represented a significant person of interest.
Police say they are now treating a British man as a
Yes,
suspect.
they did it. The family did it.
To confess, I actually felt I was being set up.
The police had suspicions that there was some collusion happening with John and Locke, that Maddie went missing.
This could be the breakthrough. Here it is, it all fits. Statistically, it's likely to be...
It's not a theory, it's a fact.
Hands and their friends revised their timeline.
That there's no way Kate and I are involved in this abduction.
Oh yeah, they are.
Leaked information to the press.
Those cops lied to you. Then there was a surprise. The head of the investigative unit was under investigation himself.
One startling element is the sheer number of sexual predators in the area. At the time,
It's very easy to move children to other countries.
human trafficking is a massive problem.
The value that Madeleine had was really high. There's always something left to do till you find her.
Yep.
Somebody knows what's happened to Madeleine McCann.
I know. The parents of Madeleine McCann. Okay, they are, first of all, sick sons of bitches for even making a series off of this, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. You see that? You got your concrete pourers. They're pouring concrete on my earth. They're literally suffocating the earth with concrete today. Destroying nature, making sure it can't breathe, that soil will never come back. Look how much concrete everywhere you go. You see that? Oh my God. Destroying the earth as it may be. All this shit. Oh my God. Destroying the earth. It's okay. And then to justify it, get some sort of playing like their victim stance. Haven't they researched hempcrete? Haven't they researched the hemp that they can make? Think about it. Hempcrete. Okay? Guess what you spell hemp? Hemp out, it comes out to the value that God numbers to 5. Okay? Why the hell are they still using concrete? Okay? You can build a whole house out of hempcrete. There's so much definite benefits. Is she out there, Mama? So, you know, that's just how it is. It's these people playing victim stance, acting like, you know, woe is me. Remember, eat your banana, folks. Get your organic bananas. They're pitiful in this country. Okay? And, okay, parents were a suspect. Then they sued back on LaBelle. Okay, when you got this much money, you got constant, you know, firepower. Okay, this is exactly the story of JonBenet Ramsey, which I have some really damning evidence, and I was fearful before to produce this evidence. I'm gonna find it for you. Ramsey. This is amazing. JonBenet. Okay, I was sent this into my email. Let's see if I even have it. Looks like they probably deleted it. That's how crazy this was. I had a insider, whistleblower, who thought they were going to save, you know, I don't know, okay, JonBenet Ramsey. Like, they thought maybe I would shoot this out to the world because they had insider information and they knew I was a public figure about JonBenet Ramsey, okay? And so they came completely clean, and they sent an entire document, like no BS, to my email address. Let's see. Damn, it looks like they removed it. See, that's probably how they broke into my account, because I posted about it slightly, and people were like, dang, where did he come up with that? Like, I mean, it was so detailed, you know, it made sense. And real problem, we write the code now. Okay. So where I'm getting at with all this, just long story short, is, you know, when you've got this girl, this is another JonBenet Ramsey case. Why would they do this? Tell the truth, you know, on the surface, bring it out, and, you know, this is Madeleine McCain, you know, and they always got these names. You can go do my God value numbers to us and just see that this is all fraudulent. This is a 3, 6, and 9 lie. Look, 930 right there. All these different things, okay? They do child trafficking constantly, and I'm talking about people in your neighborhood, and you're like, man, how do they have so much damn money? This is very common, okay, very common. They teach them, they bring them up, okay, they fondle, groom them. I'm coming clean. Like I said, the elite didn't want to give me my money. I told you, $12 billion in gold, silver, platinum, copper, bitcoins in my mother's bank account. You don't want to come clean on that. Like I said, the plagues are starting now. It's coming down hard. Okay, yes, you can keep trying to telling yourself all this consciously is going to come out, first of all. So that's one thing we're going to talk about. Okay, I talked about hempcrete. I said we need to go to hempcrete, and how you guys try to destroy my business here by ruining my card processor. Okay, we were making a lot of money in 2016. Then you knocked the Kazwa.com. You said we couldn't sell anymore, right? So I remember that, and I'm putting all these pieces together for you, telling you kind of the story of how this all happened. It was like, no, we can't have this man making all this money because he's telling the truth constantly, right? Well, I am God, and this is how it's going to be. I mean, look, even when I came out and said I'm God now, like literally, my initials were in the sky, EGP, God, the black sun, right there. And I have the video of that. Over 300 people saw that. There were 10 lines, and then one that shot back. That's me, the 11, and 10, which is 2 gods in the sky. The black sun, baby, that's me. Okay? I'm here to bring forth heaven on earth, but not just with the blood over intent. I am telling the truth in every single which way, every turn, and every nick and cranny. I need you to share this. You will be protected. You will not be harmed. Okay? The family opposed, all this stuff. Okay, now they're making a Netflix series about it so we can be all into their life and ooh, what happened? This is all a way, investigation, find Madeleine. Come on, there are millions missing. There are millions. They use them for sacrifice. They use it for blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice. This is how they get away with it, folks. Okay, like we do the blood over intent. With your blood, you may not be aware of it. You have literally power in your blood, okay? And anything that they try to throw in your face that you're guilty of or guilty for is nothing close to even scratching the surface of what these people do. these satanic entities, you can call them Satanism, whatever. Christianity is just as much of Satanism as you get, okay? They are out there doing their thing to destroy nature every single which way they can, and acting like it's no big deal. Destroy it, destroy it, destroy it. And it doesn't even make sense. It's all, I'm trying to tell you, it's much more evil than you can imagine. These little kids are groomed from birth on up, touched, sexed at baby level. Babies, they're having sex with babies, newborn babies, toddlers that are not even knee high, diapers, they're in diapers. I'm coming out with all of it. I am God. I'm here to bring justice served to you elite, okay? It's not just the elite, but it's people who want to be elite, people who want to live in neighborhoods like this. This is it. I'm calling out to all of you. This is what you want, right? These big cardboard box houses. You want to do blood over oath intent things. This is the truth, and it's going to set you free. I am speaking out for all of the voices not heard. You're not going to harm my trees. You're not going to harm my animals. You're not going to harm my lands, my soil, my grass any longer. You will be cursed. Thus saith your Lord, the black sun, baby. EGP, ABBABOLE. It's coming down. You want to suffocate the lands with these concrete rollers? You're rolling in the concrete. You think it's innocent because you were taught how to do it? Oh, I'm a Mason? I'm telling you, we have the 33rd degree in our pocket. They're not going to kill you. They're not going to kill me. Go watch my videos, the Black Sun playlist, okay? Because we're exposing it all, okay? Every bit of it. So like I said, this is no little freaking Netflix series. This is bullshit, okay? No. This goes on in the Vatican, the Catholic Church, which they are supposed to give me my $110 billion. Like I said, if they want my mouth to stop, because I'm here to correct all the problems of the planet, the universe. I am the king of the universe, and I'm here to do so. You don't have to believe me. I really don't care, because I'm going to go to the front line. You're not going to call me schizophrenic. You're not going to call me crazy. I have the connection with God, the real creator, the black sun, okay? This was the side I told you. This is where they were bureaucratically, literally, they took me down. I was helping cure cancer, HIV, diabetes. Look, they took down my entire channel, all my channel. They shut down my entire Vimeo account, okay? This was Woe in the World is Quality, one of my greatest seminar videos on health ever. It broke down everything about fish, how it's going to cause neurological disorders, the mercury poisoning in the fish, which I actually transferred all my videos to YouTube, so maybe it's more public than ever. Check out the funniest joke of 2019, for instance. I will never depiculate, okay? How B12 is lacking in meat eaters, too. More meat eaters, 80% are lacking B12. This is why you feel lethargic. You're clogged up. You have atherosclerosis, okay? No, you do not get it from the animals, because you're not getting it from the soil, because they chemtrail. Like I said, chemtrail. I did the chemtrail video yesterday. Check out my Black Sun, baby. I'm literally breaking it down. I'm furious. Okay, and this has nothing to do with being negative. I am on point. You cannot deny. I want someone to deny one iota, one sentence, one video, one paragraph of anything I've said in any of these videos. Go ahead, try it. Check out Lynnette, Organic Guru, my Gypsy girl here. She is the queen of health, organics. I even got her on my channel, and it's just one way to introduce you to her. I got links to her videos and her channel and her health restoration. Go check out that. I'll be in Fiji Islands in August here, so we got a couple, some months ahead, of course. Definitely check her out. Check out her material, and everything is good. She's very positive. She definitely brings a balance to my, unleashing the fury. So we need that. The divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together. Because I am all that. I'm telling you. That's just how it is. You got to carry the torch. And there's the king. See, and we're exposing all this. They're about to be dethroned by the peasants. The poor man, the two. You know that? I'm here. And I will be crowned the new king of Israel. That will be my new name. I know this all sounds like a surprise, but check out my other video. I moved the sun, I moved the clouds, and I literally did it. And then I had a dream with the king of Israel that was supposed to be, his name was Rael, you can go look him up, and he shook my right hand, and so they know they're going to have to give the hand over the throne. Look, if you don't believe there's a black sun, look at that. That is the black sun. Many people have recorded videos. It's the black sun. It comes out. It's the other side of the sun. It comes out. It's electromagnetic energy. It's very misunderstood. It's not very out in the open. There is science backing it up. And on my channel, I'm doing a black sun documentary I'm putting together. I've just been backed up with orders and a lot of stuff. You know, I stay busy. And and then doing these videos and orders and having to keep my life together, you know. And then you got people here rolling around saying eating dogs, cat, dolphins, barbaric, you damn China. And then they eat pigs, cow, fish, you know, and that's civilized America, right? Yeah, go ahead and read my comment. I kind of break it down. I have, you know, if you want to go read exactly my other comment about, if you go to plottpalmtrees.com, I have a thank you letter, and then I have a war, does this mean war video, okay? What is that? Let me show you. I've read it. It's on my fan page. They hate that I'm exposing all this. They absolutely do. But they're going to love me for it, too, in the end. They're going to have to. Because when I'm the ruler and I reign, and I will, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to change. There will be no more drug addiction, okay? Because we're going to spray moringa instead of chemtrails in the skies above. We're going to have palm trees everywhere because it's going to go tropical. Because Mount Maurus, Hyperborea, Aurora Borealis, that energy is a cryptic energy that comes out at night. That's why they can't explain it. It's magical, okay? Literally, no BS, okay? So we're going to tell you some stuff that's never been heard before, sure. But I'm going to tell you it like it is, which is factual, okay? On my webpage, if you look right here, it says click for read full thank you page. It's kind of hidden there. But when you do, you scroll down, you'll read one of the greatest articles I've put together, because does this mean war? I'm not going to put it here because it's long, but I'm telling you, you can read my whole write-up about my business, how I promoted God, and everything. I did everything righteously to a T, and they didn't want it because the health sectors, all of it, was stepping on their toes, waking too many people up. We were curing too many people. Go read my testimonials. I'll post this actually below I'll post this and that thank you letter. I want you guys to really take the time. Oh yeah, I got the watch party going on. Check that watch party out. It's got a lot of our Black Sun babies videos, and I'm not really even doing any of this to promote, because if you don't want to buy anything, that's fine. It does help support me, and yes, they have removed a lot of my Black Sun baby stuff. I think now I'm just pouring out tons of them. We're live, and of course they try to filter that, which is okay, because that's going to happen. You're going to have to consciously subscribe and add me and add notification bar, like on my YouTube channel, whatever. So when I produce a new video, that you are first to watch it, that you're notified, that you actually see it. You're not missing this. And I'm going to make it as succinct as I can. I'm trying to break down all this information. You're not going to hear it in the news. And by me setting the awareness and the standard for truth, it's going to have to come out. And they will not be able to stop me. I will not depopulate. I will not shut up. Like I said, all they had to do was send me my money. And what is it that it's such a big deal? Oh, you're the money man. You're demanding and claiming the monarchy. Yeah, absolutely I am. Why? Why would I be doing that? Huh? Think about it. Because if I do that, I know that I will be successful at saving and changing the world. I'm going to come for Rhode Island. We're going to reverse the drug addiction problem. We're going to help the poor. I plan on, hereby now, I'm going to write this in my book in front of you. Okay? Here's my book of what is the things to come. And I kid you not, it's all happening. Disasters, plagues. There's blizzards in the north. There's been rain. There's been crazy, chaotic weather. Go check out the last video. I show you miracles right before your eyes. Okay, if you don't believe who I am, it's who I say I am putting it all in Front Street. Okay, and this is what the Black Sun's always been known for doing. Okay, the creator, the destroyer, Nibiru. People even said it's about time he comes back. There are people who says, man, Eric, I know you are it. You are it. Why do you think I said that the Black Sun is here and he's here to stay? But I mean, when people start saying stuff like that, you got to take it serious. I'm not his shill. I'm not saying this for views or likes. Okay? I wanted to look up the word escape, okay? Because you can escape this right now. Okay? You need to be operating at a higher frequency, a loving frequency. You understand that? Love, positive thinking, and selflessness. Okay? They are not going to want to hear that message. Right? See, when you go 7 and 3, that's 10, right? 5 and 5 is 10. 1 and 1 is 2. So that's 2, 3, 4. So literally escape is 4, balance. See that? So escape is the balance. The lion, did you know the lion flees from the enemies? He's smarter. Instead of fighting and potentially dying, when he's up against something stronger, then he escapes or flees. Okay? There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay? That is love. That's divine love. Divine love. You hear them out there with their loud machinery, their man-made junk that's destroying nature. Divine love. And we think it's okay. We were taught, oh no, that's normal, Eric. That's okay. Divine Love by ABBABOLE. Welcome everybody. You know I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I don't just throw that word around. I mean it. I really, really do mean it. And people know that. Check out my testimonials if you don't believe me. I'm the real deal. I'm the black sun, baby. Literally the black sun, baby. Okay? And everything we're saying, I'm feeling that ring in my ears, that connection. Do you feel it? That's what I'm trying to get at. Do you feel it? I declare today as the black sun, the Kazwa, I command that when we get that $110 billion, as we will with your help, as sharing this video, I will literally give you millions of dollars. The whole money system, it will collapse. Their infrastructure will be destroyed. But with the $110 billion, we're going to get 50 tons at a time. 50 tons of our pure moringa cryptic powder, okay? And I kid you not, as soon as it happens, this is going to be one of literally the first things I do. And we're going to hire everybody. When I say moringa cryptic moringa powder, pure. It's emerald, golden, green, not sprayed, none of that. It's going to be a ton, literally in a pile, where we will pray over it, positive energy, give it that cryptic energy, like I said, that sun, and then the black sun energy, and it's going to power this moringa. And we are going to get our workers, our divine ultimate truth warriors, and our moringa cryptic kingdom, okay, workers. This is so exciting to, like, literally veggie cap all of this. This is what's going to save the planet, friends. This is it. So we're going to be spraying this in the air. Instead of chemtrails, this is the book of things that are to come. Instead of chemtrails, it will be moringa trails. Okay? Plain and simple. That will be in the air. We're going to give free 1,000 veggie caps at a time. 1,000 veggie caps to every single person in the United States. To all. Okay? Everybody. All will be getting moringa veggie caps. Everybody. It's the first thing that's going to happen. Why? Because I care about my people. I care and love all my people. And I love the soil and my animals. It's sad that I have to go to other countries because our soil is so depleted. So we're going to spray moringa veggie chemtrails, moringa trails in the skies above across the nation. This will correct the entire ecosphere. This will make birds and insects and everything stronger. We've seen this. We already know this. When you feed it to cows, livestock, their production, their milk production's higher. Everything about them becomes healthier. Women who are breastfeeding have more milk to breastfeed with. It is mother's best friend. It has hundreds of names. It's been used for thousands of years. It is the leaves that will heal all nations, mentioned in Revelations. That is it. This is it. Okay? A lot of people think it's hemp or, marijuana, and that's fine. I believe we can work together with people who think that. But they also know by making marijuana legalized, they're going to dumb down a lot of people. Keep smoking the marijuana, blah, blah, blah. Okay? That's the reality. Okay? So I'm coming out to tell you this. The first thing we're doing when we get that $110 billion is we're going to help by giving everybody Moringa Pure Veggie Caps. This is going to change the world by storm. They know it. They know I'm not wrong. I'm right. And you can watch this video ever since I had the black sun come to me at my window. If you watch my black sun baby video, you'll see it's 4 hours long, but it's going to explain to you the whole scenario that happened. How the black sun, the black spinning hole came to my window and literally gave me all this information, but more importantly gave me this cryptic energy that I'm talking about. Okay, go check out these videos. These two are most important. I even have a song where I tell you my story. I wrote a song of real energy. There's my literal initials in the sky. My initials are EGP, which symbolizes 10. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam. And then there's one wave that shoots back. That's the 11. Literally, EGP. There's a P, there's a P, there's a P. This is my initials. This just was right in the beginning of April. And 300 people saw it in Ontario and New York. Okay? That happened literally the day I got my powers. Okay? You can go look it up. Check it out. Okay? My Black Sun Baby playlist is all here. I got information on this. So I got, confirmation, two suns in the sky confirmed. So if you're really concerned, you want to know about any of this, is there even black, everybody says, oh, you mean Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun? Yeah, and I would play that, but it always gets taken down when I have their music playing. So go check out Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. It's not really just that, it's actually the black sun, which is a sphere, a ball, and then the black hole is a whole other thing. See, they removed all my videos already. They've removed that whole entire channel. I worked 7 years. I paid it as a paying customer, $250, however long it was in advertising, all that stuff. Okay? If you don't think this stuff's real, that's it. Okay? Literally, this is what's going on. So I tried to find my John Benet Ramsey comment. It looks like literally they deleted it out of my email. Which, yes, they have hacked my email just for that. Okay? Let me see here. If you guys have any questions you want to know, I literally have been told everything there is to know. A lot of people will be like, how's that so, Eric? And it just is. It is the truth, which will set you free. Okay? John Benet Ramsey. So I'm going back to that subject. They deleted it from my email. I kid you not. I had a whistleblower send me it in my email. Okay, there she is. I posted what the whistleblower said. Not just like what I didn't come up with this stuff. I don't come up with any of this stuff. Like, I can't even make up this stuff, like, creative enough to even put this crap together. There it is. There it is. Check this out. Bam. Innocent murder, the real story of John Benet Ramsey. You'll never hear this side of it. This is literally a person who witnessed it, who experienced it, okay? All of it, the true stories right here. How the parents are involved, everything, okay? This is the same story that you're hearing today with this other girl. Okay, and I will post it below. It's a bit long, but this is the true story. Okay, this literally was sent to me by a whistleblower, a person who literally was probably dead by now. Okay, that came out and they thought they could send it to me as I'm a public figure who really does produce the truth. And I have no fear because I have the Black Sun Baby energy, protecting me. Okay, this tells you how it's a patsy. Okay, why am I coming out with this? Because I do want to produce the absolute true truth. We are the ultimate truth warriors after all. Of course, this is why I don't get, I don't get the grants, I don't get the loans, I don't get the promotions. Okay, the people who are getting all that stuff and they got 60,000 followers, they're shills for the government. Okay, those people are connected to the GODVERNMENT. The government's going to help promote them because they're going to promote their story that they wish to promote. And they're going to prepackage it and they're going to sell it to all the other people, okay, to the world. It becomes mainstream, and that is what it is, okay? So, you may be able to pause this and read this. I don't know if it's flying by too quick. They said that Patsy Ramsey's delusional sociopath. So So pretty much, like, the very first story is usually pretty much true, and they say, oh, it's the family that did it, whatever. Then they switch it, and then they end up, that's kind of how they hold them hostage. They blackmail the family, and then they have to send them the money, and they have to end up, continuing, giving money to the advocates of the crime, which is usually your government, who hold them up, hold them hostage, okay? And yes, they're usually doctors, they're well-to-do, wealthy individuals, this is some Masonic whatever. And then why would they do all this? Why would they make it public? Well, the truth is they want to hold someone accountable because everybody knows it's going on, and then make it a big deal so you only focus on this case. And the truth is there's many more of these cases going on by the millions. So by just coming out and talking about one, that is enough for them. They think like, oh wow, our government's really doing something. They're good guys, just like they did. The Americans went to Russia and cracked down on the Russian pedophile human trafficking groups, right? Did they really? No. The truth is, and you can watch videos on this as well, just like they took all those girls, and they were some underage, some were older, some were young, adult. Okay, they took them out, acted like they were saving them. And then the very CIA agents, the very FBI agents, the very people, they're your Masonic people, people get the people they trust to get these jobs, who are not going to rat on them or whistleblow. They are the ones that are having sex with these girls. Bam, bam, bam. The atrocity happens because that's what they're used to. And then they actually end up, if they don't, they may get lucky, one or two may get out and come back, and then they have to be a part of their spy program or whatever. Okay, they get them in other countries, in Russia as well, but in Germany, all over there. Okay, it's just stagnant with this. In the white European and American culture, it's everywhere. And like it said here, something about a Christian cult. See that? Bam. God requires sacrifice. You see, they'll say that because their God is Saturnalia, Satan, not the black sun. See, they're misconstruing the black sun as Satan or whatever, or Saturnalia, and saying it's okay because they can do what they want because they know they're gods. Okay, and see, I'm the living one, the one that holds the death and hell. Okay, that is the black sun. A lot of the Bible is just a reiteration and a dumbed down, washed out version of the truth. Okay, it's half-ass wisdom. Okay. I hate to say it, but that is the reality when you get down to it. All the research I've come to. Because see, if it was really God, like I said, this was really the black sun, then if they were worshiping the black sun, then they would die in there, right where they stand. It's not. It's Yahweh, it's Jehovah, it's Saturnalia. They're not giving credence to the right God, the real creator. Okay? I am. And when you give credence to that black sun entity that's below, then shit starts to really happen, because it is a magnetic, electromagnetic, cryptic energy like that created everything, including the sun. It reflects the sun. The Hyperborea is where, all that magic occurs, which is in the center of the North Pole. It's where we were made, in the hollow earth. The 7 continents that you see in America used to all be pieced together. Now it's broken up in many pieces like a cookie that's been broken. Okay? And you can tell that. You move Africa over to South America and on up, and Europe on over. It used to be all tropical weather. We all used to get along. Everybody had divine love. Animals did not eat each other. Okay? It was very mystical, and it was very magical. It was tropical weather. Trees were huge. They got cut back because man fell into, this very evil living, a negative entity, 50% evil and 50% righteous. And that was when you were growing up, 1980s, 70s, and the 90s even. When all this technology arose, now we gradually are getting to the point where there's not even 10% righteous or holy or good. You're seeing it. You're feeling it. That in order to even operate in this society, you have to be evil. Okay, it's a broken system. And when you're good, you never can build up. You never get further ahead unless they want to use you as a front, saying, look, this is what good looks like. But see, when you start to tell the truth about things, see, California ranked #1 in pedophilia and ritualistic sexual abuse study. 57 ritual abuse cases done by Margaret Smith herself as an abuser survivor. 37% of the cases occurred in California. Also, 98% perpetrators fell into the 4 largest groups, occupational categories. 35% were professionals, either doctors, lawyers. 25% were teachers. 22% were priests and ministers. 50% were police officers. 15%. I really believe that these are higher numbers today okay? This study was done at a different time, okay? Like I said, it's gotten really gradually off the chain, okay? Because there's a lot of money involved. These people are willing to pay so much, trillions of dollars. This is a huge industry. I know it. I've seen it. It's stagnant. It's underground, okay? I literally, first eyewitness. If you don't believe me, I can tell you some things. It'll blow your mind. I've seen these kids right in front of you, put out like a damn, what do you call it? Like poster child, like a billboard. They put them out like advertising them like their items, their products, okay, for you to buy, okay? And then they got something over your head. Given these statistics, the victim's fear of the authority are well justified. The woman told detectives she believes John Bonet was killed accidentally and a technique used to stimulate an orgasm response during the child's sex. A porno party went too far. Hartman's story continued. The woman told police she knows firsthand about its asphyxiation, which is choking, to produce a sexual response. Abuse had been done to her when she was a child. And I'm going to tell you what that does is that increases the adrenaline, which the adrenochrome, which is a part on your left side of your thigh. I think there might be two. There's an adrenochrome found in this liver or somewhere. And when you have your adrenaline pumping, they remove that and they eat it, and it's like the greatest drug or high, hallucinatory, high. And that's what they literally are real life doing. You can go check out a movie on Vimeo.com, different ones called adrenochrome. Okay? If you want to know how to spell that, I'm going to copy this. It's like this. Adrendo for like adrenal, and then chrome. Okay? This is how you spell it properly. Go research adrenochrome. Bam. Okay? It's real going on. Okay? The woman said in her experience, little girls were dressed provocatively and trained to say provocative things. This is called a Lolita, okay? That's what Lolita Island's about. They use keywords and things like that. Okay, I'm exposing it all today. Lolita, not Lolita. Well, you have every different way they can spell it. Lolo, angel. There's a dark web out there, and everybody's supposed to just be like, whatever, right? Is provocatively trained to say provocative things. That's a Lolita, a whore, a prostitute, an underage prostitute. Okay, yes, mothers have sex with daughters, their fathers. They keep it inside the family. It's common. Incest is very common. Even procreating that way, keep the wealth in the family and continue on. It's much better than mixing with another race or another family. Keep it in the family. Blah blah blah. Eugenics on down the line. It's pleasure to please you. She told police that when girls did not perform as expected, they were struck on the head. That was because their hair covered the wound. A big night for such parties was Christmas night, she said. Over the years, she said, many parties were held, and because large numbers of cars around the house did not arouse suspicion, the neighborhood and the children had a full week to heal from their wounds before returning to school. And then the story turns to crucial elements. So they act as if these kids are normal, but they're living a whole other life, and they give them the grade, even all the way through college. They're doing really screwed up things, and they're not even that smart. You see that whole, parents coming out from the bribery. It was a complete lie story, BS, okay? It's a lot deeper than that, okay? A lot deeper. The reality of these poor young girls and boys have to live because of these elite perverts who are making millions of dollars, $10,000 for their head at a time, for a night, a week. They may make, $100,000, who knows? And they do this as these kids are grown up and they're taught not to say anything, psychologically abused, okay? It's all going on. It's very real. Okay, and then when they screw up like this, they kill them, and they end up with some sort of an autopsy. But look, they've even admitted to killing babies and young ones, missing children, and putting them in your meat at McDonald's and different things like that. It sounds crazy, I know. There's a lot of things. You just gotta take it. It's a thought process. It doesn't mean it's real. Sometimes it may happen. It goes on. I mean, they're eating horse meat. What would make you think they're not putting human meat in stuff? So, you have that. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is a bit long. But I thought when I got sent this, I was like, damn. and this was emailed to me and privately, and I believe if they had it on the site, it was definitely taken down. And this is probably the most bizarre thing, but the truest reality of what really happened, and I believe it's very similar to what's going on with this other girl, Madeline. Okay, look at that. Child choked and blowed scream once. Patsy stopped her scream with a garrote, strangled her to death to make a point more clear. She sexually assaulted her with the same paintbrush used to fashion the garrote. Then, without removing the garrote, she dressed her and wraps her in a blanket in a far corner of the basement. When everything is staged to her satisfaction, she goes upstairs and puts the flashlight on the kitchen counter. Perhaps she sits for a while in the dark brooding. Perhaps she does a load of laundry, and then it's time to get up, still the clothes she wore at the party the night before. She goes downstairs to find the note. John, of course, is confused. Berkey is up running around screaming. Patsy's on the phone 911. 911. But as John reads the note, it becomes clear that no ordinary kidnapping. This is no ordinary kidnapping. How soon John suspected Patsy is unknown, but it must have been soon. In no time does John show the least regard for the instructions in the note, which warn him that if talks to anyone, John Bonet will be killed. John gets on the phone and calls the witness and the others. By 7 o'clock that morning, there were 9 people, not including the Boulder police, wandering through the Ramsey house. By the time the body was found at 1 o'clock that afternoon, no such thing as crime scene existed. John's immediate reaction was to call his pilot and tell him to stand by the company jet. Patsy, of course, was hysterical, making a variety of bizarre comments, which you can even see that's even live. She's delusional at this point, such as publicly begging their priest to bring her back to life. Soon, however, Patsy was tranquilized, becoming, by the end of the day, totally incoherent. In the meantime, the word spread, reaching perhaps many of the people in the Boulder community as Alex Hunter speculated the pedophiles needed damage control. And so, 2.5 weeks after the story broke, the 5 days after Alex Hunter decided to quit his job, the John Bonet Ramsey murder case remains in limbo. The real story almost emerged, but where formerly there was a media rush, now the quiet is deafening. The Daily Camera's stories have been picked up by a few other media outlets, and now, with Alex Hunter soon to be gone, we face the possibility the story will never be told. In closing, we would like to encourage the California woman and her therapist, Mrs. Mary Binkowski, go public with their information if the Boulder authorities fail to follow up on it. We think it's important that Ramsey don't get the last word. This was in March 13th, 2000. So this is how long ago that this was been withheld. Okay, it's not even telling me who gave me a thumbs up on it. Nobody shared it. Nobody liked it, except that person. That was in September 23rd, 2016. I posted that. I was in Tennessee. Okay, I'm going to repost it. Not only am I going to repost it, I'm going to post it on the video you're currently watching. Right here. Let's see. Yep, all my funds were confiscated, as well as PayPal 5 months, shut down my online banking as well. Ability to take credit cards. Wow, insanity world we live in. Yes, Lynnette, I fully know what you're talking about. We will not quit as warriors to the end. Amen. Amen, Rayu. Okay, that's the Ramsey. Since it won't pop up, I'm going to have to call it something here. There you go. It's called The Real Story of John Bonet Ramsey Innocent Murder. You got Genesis reading here, and Psalms, and then Revelations. We'll just read this silly stuff. Genesis 1:18, to govern the day and night, separate the light from darkness, God saw it was good. Keep in mind, God is the black sun. He's the morning star. Okay? The Lord is God, and He has made the light shine upon us. With bows in hand, bind the festal sacrifices with ropes to the horns of the altar. Yes. Okay. I have a picture for that with a priest actually fornicating, the demon fornicating with a goat, which is the bastardization of God. Revelation of St. John, I am the living one, the dead, and behold, I am alive forever and ever. I hold the keys to death and hell. Again, that is the black sun. Okay. Plain and simple. Okay. So we're going to go hardcore on all this information. Yeah, we used to reach millions, and then it went down, it dwindled to 10,000 and all this stuff, you know, whatever. I don't care. As long as I'm getting the truth out, that is all I care about. Okay, my friends? Plain and simple. That's all it is. So I'm going to post this story again. This time it's going to reach more people than ever. And I hope that you really do share, do like, do not feel scared. You have nothing to worry about. Okay? That's the reality that this is going to come out. These people want to build houses and build more houses, and you can't. How do you afford $300,000 house, $500,000? Oh, you were passed it down, you know? No, there's things they expect you to do. Okay, especially when you have children, they have sacrifices, they have blood oath, intense over blood. They've perverted things like this. How long do you think they've been having sexual relations with this poor young girl? Okay. This happened, and, you know, they needed to make a case out of it. And then take how much money has gone to the system for them to come out innocent, right? It's exactly the same thing that's going on with this girl here, okay? And this family here. Yes, most of them are very wealthy, and that's why they're playing the game. When you play the game to this level, they can hold you to it. Now, if this doctor came out and said, hey, use moringa and soursop to reverse cancer because it works and nature really works, he would be cut and killed right where he stands. Just like the guy who they said when he produced this video called Gray State, you may have heard of it, he never got to finish it.
I'm telling you, all Masons at the higher up, they're listening to me now, and they're going to have to figure out what they're all going to do.
I don't know if the full movie came out. No. See, this man never got to do the video. There's exclusive clips. Here's the concept trailer. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't know if that's really it. Because, see, the guy died. They killed him. They acted like he was, you know, schizophrenic, whatever. They killed him and his entire family and said he did it. They framed him. Okay, this man was happy. If you research, his friends came out and said he was all right. It's because he was about to expose the Illuminati New World Order system, which we are going to stop.
dreamt about how things were. And I woke up here.
Gray State. You see that pyramid there? Bam, that's what they're talking about, right? Now, they're using the gray state. So let's do the number value system for this, right? Remember the God's numbers, which I want you guys to hashtag, because I have the actual chart you can go look at, is God numbers on Facebook. Make sure you put it plural. It's God's numbers, okay? That's the system they use. It's the Universal Illuminati 33rd degree Mason numbers. They have a sect of numbers which is only 1 through 9, and when you understand each number sequence, you understand what road to go on and if it's true, false, or if it's them just making something up, okay? And then it's a universal numbers, okay? It really works. It's found in nature. It's not just them saying that, and some may call it geometry. That's what all language is made up of. So let's look up gray state. Okay, remember how we do this? How do we break it down? It's easy. G, I've got it all memorized. That's how easy it is. It's like a whole other language you can learn. Very simple. G is always 7, because that's the Masons, that's their number. They're the 7, right? They are illuminated. They are down. They are either or. They can go either which way. Okay? This is according to their system, their number system. Of course, in nature, there is no such thing. You just are. There's no duality, all that stuff. Okay, it's pure love. Y is also 7. So 1 is A. You got 1 here. S is at 1. And T is 2. T is 2. E is 5. This is literally, there's a lot of people who are on my Facebook who are Masonic, or they're in the connection of the system. They absolutely know these numbers, and they know this is how it works. 1 through 10, 1 through 10. You know, it's repeating that way. Okay, I'm telling you some really good information that you're not taught in school. Okay, so that's 14, which is 5 when you look at the 7 and the 7, and then 5 plus the 10, because that's 9 plus 1 is 15, which 5 and 1 is 6. So you can go like that. So the gray state spelled like that is 6. Now if you do the other gray, I believe it's 7. Okay, let's just look. Okay, see that? So let's try it now. 10, 17. Okay, that's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? 13, 1 and 3 is 4. So actually there's balance, which together is 10 there, if you look at it that way. This is balance. This is more of a, you know, a knife in the dark, okay? State, let's see it, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11, okay? 6, 7, 8. So together, gray state equals 8. So this movie was about truth. You see that? 8 is truth. It's divine. It's authority. It's God. It's all good things. This movie was never produced. And the man here who is producing it, Charles Hubell, I guess, or Mitchell Heel, was destroyed. Look at that EMP. That should be interesting, huh? So much information and videos, but we need to stand up and do something now. I want to see if someone picked up the documentary and just produced it.
Window opening, economic crisis and a constitutional crisis coming to a head. We're going to be going through some shit.
Just look at history and acknowledge things like this can happen, things like this have happened, things like this are happening right now.
The gray state is a part of this Orwellian nightmare that's being set up not only for decades, not only for centuries, if not potentially thousands of years. One world government. New world order.
It's real. A lot of people are realizing it, and more people are going to have to.
Whoops.
This is an empire in decline. If we don't do something drastic to put the federal government in check, we're going to be doing things the hard way later.
The attitude of the government in this case was, we don't care about winning your hearts and minds. We're going to show you who's boss. That is exactly the kind of abuse of power that led to the first American Revolution.
See, David Crowley, 29, was found dead in his apartment, murder-suicide, along with his wife, Cromwell, now 28, and their 5-year-old. See that? Their 5-year-old daughter. That was in January 18, 2015. You know, this could all be an inside job. This could all be a show. Property, personality, liberty. This is man.
The only thing that sets the government different from any other organization is the government has the ability to compel people to do.
So what I would suggest is getting a lot of this videos, getting my videos as well. You can go over here, get Tel VZR, okay? check this out. You can copy and paste anything. Facebook. This is a Facebook video. Check this out. And you can download it. You can download my videos. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay? Check this out. This is what created everything right here. Okay? I want you to see. It's a very real thing that you can see before you. Okay? Bam. That is that cryptic energy I'm talking about. Okay? It's being spilt out in the center North Pole. Okay? It moves, this magical stuff. They have all these stupid scientific theories. No, it's BS. This is the
look above you now.
Mount Meru cryptic energy, this plasmic radiation that comes because of the sun energy meeting with the black sun below. Okay? And this is spilling out in the North Pole, Mount Meru, which is the Garden of Eden. It's where we were all created. Okay? And that is the healing life stream which was created. This is what they talk about. The emerald, the emerald castle. You may hear about that. It's that emerald green. It's what makes all life living. Okay? It's the lifeblood of this planet. And look at that beautiful animal there on top of that. Just gorgeous. Okay? Check out my what the cancer industry doesn't want you to know. 5 reasons to stop eating eggs. 5 reasons to stop drinking milk. These are amazing videos. I have one on 5 reasons to stop eating meat and 5 reasons to stop eating fish as well. And it will blow your mind. So you can download this. I don't know whether it's for iMac or whatever. See, Gray State, The Rise, right? So this is a documentary that was about to be published. The man who made it was killed. So I'm going to download it. Now it's on my hard drive, pretty much. That's how you want to do it. Now, when they're talking about New World Order, this guy dying, and same with the Gypsy case and all this, you're not supposed to live in fear. They cannot do anything to you. If you have the black sun, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The black sun energy is very real. Okay? So there's the full movie. You can check it out. I'll put it on my channel and then I'll share it. And that way, in case they ever take it down on another site, we've got it. We're reaching thousands a day and millions a year, 12 million a month, however it is. They don't like to hear that. They filter out a lot of our stuff. And yes, look, so much so they're watching me because look, on April 10th, they even, came out and said, oh, there's the, what is it? The black hole, right? Bro, you speak the truth, man. It's a conspiracy by Big Pharma, man. Cloud people, bacon Tucson. Not sure what bacon Tucson means, but there you go. And, it's beyond a conspiracy. It's in our face. It's how things are. And, bacon and Tucson. Have you heard of that? Maybe it's kind of like, it's a place to eat. Decadence, I think. Fast food chain. It's in the bacon. I don't know. All I know is, like I said, they've removed all my videos for some reason. Other people get to say all they want. Check out Fuel Your Body with Lynnette. This is her blog. It's got some really cool things about the illusion of time. It's a ministry to help people learn how to create consciousness. It's very awesome stuff. I will be there at the Fuji retreat. There I am. There's Chef Cody Pate, Janet Wesley, George Catalan, Tom Basek. There's someone from Memphis, Tennessee, Shirley Hawkins, Marissa Ray. Okay, these are health coaches, conscious coaches. See that? August 20th through the 29th. Right. So that's 3, 5, 8, 10. 3, that's 4. So it's a balance there. I come in August. Cool stuff. Check out some of my other videos here. The Black Sun Baby shows you how to not fear the subconscious, because a lot of people are fearing this pineal gland, the subconscious. You don't have to. I'm telling you, it's all good. It's all safe. Okay, it's nothing evil. So like I said, I'm going to continue to tell you, the royal elites, these people, you got to break it down, and all this stuff, you got to visualize every step of the way, okay, when you want to do something. Like I told you, we're going to have 50 tons of moringa. We're going to veggie cap it. We're going to powder it up. And we're going to send it to literally all kinds of people, thousands and thousands and thousands. Every person in the United States. And then we're going to wake up the people that when you guys are all healthy, off of drugs and all this and that, then you are going to be more willing to help me spread the word. We're going to grow more moringa. This is what Fidel Castro was trying to do. They killed Fidel Castro because he had hundreds of acres of moringa. It was the tree that was supposed to save all nations, heal all nations. Why would it be such a bad idea? They found all this information about how it's the most nutritional, the healthiest tree on the planet, okay? You can help me now. It would support me because I got my truck I'm trying to pay off, okay? I need you to help me do this. If I pay off this truck, it'll make my life a lot easier so that I can get in that truck and we can ship out free moringa to the entire nation, okay, state by state. We'll start with places like Rhode Island, Seattle, which is dying. We want to spray this amazing stuff in the soils. It corrects the soil. We found that out. Check out, if you don't believe me, check out my moringa as a foliar spray. You can look up, you just type in the YouTube, they didn't remove it, moringa as a foliar spray. Okay, just moringa foliar spray. Actually, there's a lot of people who have, but mine is here. How to use moringa as a great foliar fertilizer. It's a fertilizer, pesticide, it's a herbicide. Plott palm trees, I got 12,000 views on that. See, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't doing too bad. I don't have access to my Plott health channel, but my Plott health channel had like nearly 3,000 followers, subscribers. Some people think my music is busy, they think I'm sick. These are shills. People say that. Obviously I'm not sick because I couldn't be doing all this work phenomenally, and I have the entire system against me, so keep that in mind.
Reputation.com.
So I show you the science studies. You know, like I said, a lot of this got removed. I've been removed off Vimeo, so check out anti-Vimeo. We're gonna have a movement against them, since they want to take a good movement. Right there, that moringa foliar spray, we could put that on all the soils at a massive level. We can use the moringa seeds to purify all water impurities. Okay, we're going to do this. It's already been used at a wide scale. Some guy tried to patent it and put some other formulation together to put in the lakes that were dirty and rivers. It really does work. And so we're going to use it, the moringa seed, to purify all water impurities. It's going to be used instead of bleach and chlorine and lithium, which is in our water system, hydrosilicic acid. Okay, we're really going to do this. Okay, we need you to help me and spread the word. Help, go to themoringaqueen.com, please. Anything you can order will help me at this point to pay off my truck, so I don't have anything in the way. So this is 1 step to 2 step to 3 steps. I'm being honest with you. This is the reality. And in this world, otherwise, I can't help save the planet and the universe. Honestly, I can't. I'll have to go get a job and start paying all this stuff off, the bills. Look at that. They removed my video. I mean, they're not going to be able to kill me or harm you for doing this, okay? You got to understand that. And thank you so much for the Moringa Tribe, those that have supported me, because it keeps the business operating. The websites are up and going. It's not cheap. This is not whatever, people think, that it just all makes itself. I put this all together by myself. 11 years of research and information, videos upon videos upon videos. This is really why they can't take me down. They know that I've literally integrated it. I'm a virus stuck in their matrix system. Okay, they don't like it. It's 11:04 right now, and you got those people out there building their stuff. They're building their kingdom up. It's all going to be destroyed. Okay. And so we constantly have orders. A lot of my orders, if you don't know how to do this checkout and don't want to do it, I can email you the invoice. That's one way of doing it. Thank you right there, Simon Walton from Royal Oaks brought moringa veggie caps, and I actually ordered 2 of those. You guys rock. So we have our main clients. We're saving that money. It's going to paying all this stuff off so we can get 50 tons of moringa. We're gonna veggie cap what you see here. You're going to get 1,000 veggie caps for free. Everybody that's poor, everybody that's struggling, everybody that is sick, everybody that has cancer, everybody that has diabetes, everybody that has heart disease, everybody that is not doing well, that has a mucus-induced acidic body. We want to tell you to quit eating meat, dairy, and eggs. We want you to consume fresh spring water. We are going to spray moringa in the skies. Thus saith the black sun, baby. We're going to get you off these psychotropic drugs. Okay? I am the authority on truth. I am the authority of over both heaven and earth, and I claim it, and I declare these things. Thus saith the ABBABOLE, the creator of the universe. Okay? You can put your information here, shipping. It's really simple. I got the videos that break down how to do that. You go to click to see the product plans. You can go look at that. Okay? It really would help tremendously. You can check out the 1,200 different reviews, which I have. If you click here, you'll go here and there's videos on it, which they didn't remove those videos of 1,300 views. You click here again to go to the albums of thousands of people, good testimonial research. We've saved so many people's lives with this moringa. So I have real faith in it. I've seen it work. It's no joke. It's no BS. You'll get more energy. You'll be way more powerful than you ever were or thought possible. Okay, there it is. I can take up to 100 a day, 1 a day. It does not even matter. You got to get it in your body, though. You have to take it. It's just a reality, okay? We're not getting it in the food. We're not getting it in the health supplements. You have all these health supplements. You get it all here. So you look at all these testimonials, all these real-life cases of truth right there, okay? That's in our, word on the web, Mr. Plott Palm Trees. Also check out in the same thing, what was it? These, oh no, it's the videos. You want to go to the videos on the Kazwa, which is facebook.com/thekazwa, KAZWEH, which is all good, 11. We're doing the work to save the planet. Okay? There's the videos on how to check out. Okay? I love to cut our videos off, I know that. If you go down, you'll see the Divine 12 Moringa chart. Why our moringa's been ranked #1 right here. Okay? Why it's important. Why you should be taking moringa right now. Okay? It's all broken down here. I even have a Dr. Sebi explanation on what he meant when he referred to moringa. How, yes, 99% of the moringa you find in stores or online, it is hybridized. It is sprayed. It's no good. It's no benefits to your body. Okay? We are the heirloom organic source. Literally, there I say, we are the only source for real, true moringa. They've done this on purpose. It's an agenda to keep you sick, to keep you lost. Okay? Lynnette has tagged me in something here. So, yeah, please help us out. Cool. Fresh bowl of healthy cereal. That looks good. That looks great. I'm going to say that looks great. Sharing live now. Y'all check it out, folks. She got a jumping thing and a ball that looks like fun. Rebounder, roller. Okay, I love those balls. I need one of those actually. I want to roll around instead of a chair. You can sit on it onto a computer chair. Man, look at that bowl. Bula bula bula, Gypsy girl. Nature's Path Organic. Looks so good. She got her tea going on here. Awesome. Check out our moringa tea as well. We're going to be sending her a load. And like I said, when we get our money from the Royal Elite, we're going to just stockpile her place, her building she's creating, the Fresh Breath, Green Breath, I think it is, in Branson, Missouri. Nature Path. Heritage flakes topped with walnuts, hemp seeds, bananas blossom with radiant red bud all over in almond milk, served with a warm cup of moringa tea. How did you feel your morning? So yes, that's awesome. That is so cool. And yeah, like I said, we're getting her package together. We're going to send her all the goodies. And so that will be so cool to make that, as we are verified, integrity verified, through Lynnette and her organization, what she's doing. We do have kratom available for those who are struggling, want to get off dope, heroin, opiates. Really, it works. And I put a write-up together talking about how, if this really can get people off of the drugs and off the stuff, it's a natural source, then why would you not consider it? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood. And so yeah, there's an aspect where it seems like, well, I'm selling things, but see, like here I said, when our commands are met by the royal elites, we'll be, you know, they give grants to all these people, these organizations, Red Cross, and they ain't doing shit. They're not helping people. Okay, it's just money in their pockets, and they thrive off of this. I am telling you, what happens with us, we're going to the sites. We're going to the places. Okay? And we're going to literally make it the solution available. See, over 12 tons of moringa powder will be capped, and I say 50 tons now, like for the nation. See what that will do. Capped and even powdered, if you want powder or tea bags. We're going to have people doing this, helping us. We'll be taking this to all the poor people, sick, suicidal, or drug addicted. We will spray Moringa K in the skies, Moringa King produce, instead of chemtrails. We're going to get this done by the law. They'll have to do as I say, okay? And we're not going to be waiting 2 years to do this. Everything I tell you is going to be done immediately, instantaneously. The moringa seeds will purify the water, bacteria, filter all impurities, and for good. We're going to correct all these problems. Instead of building, we're going to fix and heal with a life stream. When this happens, the black sun will see our righteous deeds, and Mount Meru will come back to fix everything that we've been destroying. Okay, we're going to deliver across America, one home at a time. Find a plan that works for you best, share it, check out, debit card. We'll never forget your support and divine love as we're creating the Moringa Cryptic Kingdom New World Order. You will inherit. You will help cause save millions of people's lives nationwide and worldwide. You can learn more here on this post. Check that video out. I think that's actually where I play music, so I'll put that in the background. Yeah, I've got the Kazwa music, and that's for healing. My message and everything is put into that music, and it's filtered out. It's resonating with all Americans worldwide. I wish to save all of the people in this nation and all countries and make us one, where there is no nation, there is no poverty, there is no malnutrition, there is nothing bad. Look how they changed Black Sun Baby. I did not misspell Black Sun Baby. They come in and they literally change my stuff. They try to make me sound stupid. They literally are doing this. I mean, I know, I double check what I write, okay? Black Sun Baby. Check out the hashtag. Okay, whatever that was with the T that was taking to, it's not taking to the right stuff. I've got tons of videos, tons of stuff. Okay, there's the original video, I think. This was the first video when I realized who I was. The Black Sun came and visited me. Changed my whole life. 877 views. It's 14, which is 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is 4. And that's the 13th dynasty that we are creating. Okay? So that goes to you all who share this video now. You will not be forgotten. See how I came out with this in April 1st, and actually this video that you saw was in March 26th, 2 days before our 11th year anniversary. I got the powers of the Black Sun. Look how they mock what I'm saying by saying, "Oh, we got a picture of the black hole." It's utter nonsense. This is not a real picture, and this is not how the black hole looks. And same with Arrival. They make it this flat thing, which is God, and they distort it. Okay? It's all BS. It's all computer generated. I'm just going to tell you that is the truth. Whether you want to believe it or not, they're liars. Okay? Here's the Divine 12 chart, as I was saying. Wow, there's a lot of links here. Just go and enamor yourself with this. I'll post this one as well. What's this? Let me see what this is real quick. Oh, that crap. Okay, it's the Fuller spray. You want to add yourself to the tropical channel. So I don't even have the passwords to some of these, which is really sad. I don't have tropical channel. I don't have Plott's health channel. I can't even get into it. And that's because I had the most subscribers. They've never paid me any money for all the viewers I've gotten. Millions of views. They don't care. Just fine. Like I said, we're about to be known because the Black Sun is going to protect us. I don't even believe this. I know this. Check out the Kazwa hashtag. I have music online. Free music. I do not wish to sell. In reality, I'm about to destroy the monetary system, and we are going to put everybody's money into the Bitcoin system, and this will save the planet. All people will be millionaires, and this will pull people out of poverty. You'll be able to get what you want, so the system will be still managing or structuring, but we want to allow all people to be elite, okay? Elite. We deserve it. You deserve, the first day you were born, you deserve to be a millionaire. Okay? They owe you millions. I just want you to know that. Okay? And that is the reality. So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not crazy. I'm not distorted. Okay? I made this as a song is called Lucifer Falling, which is probably one of the most just misconstrued concepts of, life, is Lucifer, the gray area, the gray state, which is actually Jesus Christ. It's Krishna, Hare Krishna, Christ Jesus, Buddha. Okay? None of that matters. You are the messenger. Okay? There's the Illuminati code. Check out my videos on that. This is what they don't want to get out. We're unveiling all the real truth that's being hidden before you. Okay? I'll put a link to that. This is the black sun. Okay? Bam. Right in front of you. They call it the eclipse. It's not the eclipse, it's the black sun. Okay? So I broke that on Madeleine McCann's. I'm not going to harp on that abduction, connection to the sex trafficking ring. They're making money off of it even furthermore. It's disgusting. Okay? Pretty much. And look at that salad I made. I want you all to go get a salad. Organic. All vegan stuff here. That's life. Look, I put a moringa veggie cap on top of it. It's awesome. Made by my divine goddess. She loves to make these things. Check this out. It's a post I made. This is how fake we're getting. She's got her fake boobs. They fell out. The people you love, you give them a hug. They're the ones that are shooting you in the back. You ever felt like that? You're probably right. Scars. Babies, they got their iMac here. Well, these kids starve. This is not going to happen. And these are the kids that are building those iMacs for us. Apple computer. These people that are homeless, that are going into the garbage, we're going to bring them moringa veggie caps. We're going to give them stuff that helps make them thrive. We're going to grow community gardens and get back to raw produce, organics. Okay? You won't need to worry about making money because we'll all be growing gardens and thriving. All you need is fruits, veggies, and nuts in organic form. You can still have your phone and all that nonsense, but you're going to be promoting live all these amazing miracles before you, and nobody will have pets. Ownership over an animal? Hell no. You're not going to harm my animals anymore. Okay, this whole decadent attitude of giving money to the homeless? Okay, no. We're going to take all from the royal wealthy, and we're going to give to the poor and make it fair. That's equality, which it's coming out. And the black sun is going to make this happen. Okay? This man is on restoration. He won't even be in the restoration. He won't be in the hospitals. Okay? He plugs in his iPhone, whatever, which pulls this respirator out, and he dies. Ironic. Your priorities, right? This is the truth about college degrees. You got to spend $40,000 in debt, which God help you, right? And this is accurate in South Africa, but it's accurate in the United States. Gets the degrees, poetry, wonders, can't find a career. I tell you today, surely, that those who are artistic, those who build, those who are creators, they will be wealthy in my Moringa Cryptic Kingdom. We are intending on building heaven on earth. Now, here, now is the time. It's not something we're going to wait for. And when I say build, we are not chopping my trees down to build some idols and then pray for fruit, a pear tree. This is sick. Do you see this? No. We're going to consume the organic apples, the orchards, and thrive. And live in peace and harmony. Okay? This is what I provided to you. Okay? The creation. It's all around you. This is all we need. You may be bored with it. You're going to build your idols. We don't need idols anymore. No more idols. No more buildings. None of it. Plain and simple. Thus saith the black sun baby. See how you're sent off to war, and then you end up with your legs cut off, you're blown up, and many of you die. They get all the plaques, they get all the awards, and they're not even doing anything. Do you not understand that? Don't you see? It's disgusting. Okay? You're not defending anything. There's no reason to go to war. Look, $100 for these shoes. Oh, it was $200, but now it's $100. Everybody's running for them. You see the irony in that? Marketing. Gotta love it, right? Cut down all these trees, all my beautiful trees and natures, to build a billboard showing you a bunch of nature, wildlife, rainforests, which you're destroying. You're destroying the ecosphere. You have no idea. You decadent bastards. I'm telling you, you will be removed. You will be plagued and cursed by the EGP, God of below the black sun, baby. Women in love with money, thinking that that's their stability. This is sad. They're willing to be with a good man and marry a good man and sleep around with a wealthy man to pay the bills. This is happening everywhere. This is how the system was set up. And that will hurt the good man, the Christian man, the poor man, the Christianos, the slave. And he'll never exceed to the wealth of this wealthy man. That it's a rigged game. You ever heard of a rigged game or system? Well, the Masons, they get all the money at the top. Okay, nobody can make it doing a hard work, building their buildings, building their empire. You're a worker bee. And then someone like me has a good idea. I'm hung for the idea because I'm not a candle like everybody else. I don't give a fuck. I'm the black sun. I'm not just a human being tweeting a bunch of junk. I'm here for the birds. I listen to the birds. They're on my side. They will fill the clouds, the skies above, and we will take over everything. I am the nature boy. I'm God of the nature. Okay? Meaning I have nature on my side. See, they don't want you to know how much power you have. I felt it. I have that connection. 1990, we were playing with kites. Now we're playing with iPhones and phones in general. Back to the fakeness of women and their fake boobs and everything. The Ankh is misconstrued. This is that hole, the black sun. Okay? This is the flat earth. This is the hollow earth beginning, and this is the hole that comes out. This is the portal that's going to bring all of what I'm telling you, all the conscious energy. This black sun pretty much works when you have intents that are good, righteous intentions, and you show the black sun what is going on, and it sees your intentions are good and your love, your divine love, then it comes to correct everything. It has to. Okay? Because now I'm consciously aware, and I'm raising the awareness with positive love, positive tone to the entire world. That's how it works. Okay? Anybody else that tells you otherwise, they're lying to you. Okay? That key opens something. It opens your divine love, the serenity and peace of heaven, which is within. It's in the brain, the dome. Okay? The dome is what you're in. You're not in outer space. There's not an outer space. There's not a bunch of planets and aliens, all this bullshit. You are the alien. You're the Aryan. The Ankh is also known as the key of life. It represents the concept of eternal life, the breath of life. The Ankh can be used as a porthole or mirror to the other side, and it can serve as a channel of communication to the divine. It's an amulet of spiritual healing. The Ankh is worn for good luck and fortune, to protect against bad. Okay? And you can have that whether you wear this or not. Just keep that in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. Like, if you don't believe they're removing stuff, they removed this flat earth video. It's been blocked in all countries. They've blocked Black Hole. They blocked me from... I stayed on Lynnette, was commenting on her stuff. I had a lot of responses to her. Every post was not even posted. It didn't even tell me. Until I got on the computer, it says I'm blocked till Friday at 12:15. It goes against community standards, which is BS, okay? Plain and simple. Serious. This is the dog star. Check that video out. You don't think that it's mentioned in your Bible, the black sun? It's all over the Bible. It's all over the Book of the Dead. I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'm going to pause this real quick. And we're going to go over here. Boom, boom, boom. Go to my live segment. I'm going to post that video, what I'm telling you about. I think we have time to do this. It's called Sirius, Spotdet, Isis, Sirius, the dog star, the black sun. Okay, that's this. We'll also put this music, Lucifer Falling. Someone said beautiful music. My beautiful mother said that. I heard you say you were going live. 40 views, that's cool. Lucy Falling. It's Lucy Falling or Lucifer falling. You begin to see these words don't matter. It's numbers. It's all numbers. We have the number system. Oh shoot, I didn't even put the link on that. You know, so I'm referencing all these. This will be on our YouTube channel, of course. Subscribe. I know. Be scared. Don't be scared. Okay? It's really going on. This is real truth. Here we go. This is serious. It's mentioned in your Bible and all this stuff. It's what that black dog is if you in Egypt. You ever seen that? King of the Jews, we've seen the star in the east. Now we're here to come worship him. And that would be me. I'm the black sun baby. I'm the king of the Jews, Israel. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to these things in churches. I brought the root of offspring of David and the bright morning star, Lucifer. That's me, the black sun baby. I'm here to save the planet. Can't thou bring forth the morning star of the season? Can't guide the Arcturus with the suns? Arcturus with the star, with the sun. For him that joined all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. And I already told you, I'm turning all the 33rd degrees into a dog. Okay? Because they're not trying to help me. They don't want to help me. That's what's going to happen. There's the black sun. Serious. How art thou fallen from heaven, O morning star, son of the morning? How thou cut down the ground, which didst weaken nations. It weakened nations with love, with truth. There's the black sun. There's the black sun. 10 stars. The Masonic 12 stars. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy. The Death Star, the black sun. The Creator. Rayu. Amen. We have the more sure word of the prophecy into the ye well take heed. That one needed to stay a little longer. We take heed unto the light that shineth in dark places until the day of dawn, the day star rises in your hearts. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm raising the awareness. You know I'm right. You know I'm telling the truth. Not a word of lie. So, look unto me, because I am the black, because the sun hath looked upon me. He switches them too fast. I may have to pause it. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept. You ever seen these? You're not told this information in Christianity. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth, a hair and moon became as blood. It's the black sun. That's your creator, y'all. Get ready. He's coming, I'm telling you. I know this as a fact. There's Aquarius. We're in that time. The Aquarius is pouring down wrath. Heru, you are Heru. You better make your choice now. And when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven, and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink of offerings unto her without our men? That's the divine feminine energy, which has been taken away. And they forsook the Lord, and served Baal and Asheroth, which is the Lord. You gotta understand that. They gave credence to this. Jesus is the sun, and they will give them to the morning star, and I will give him the morning star. That's me. Bam, the fool. See, I come off as a fool because I'm saying these crazy things. I'm speaking the truth. And by great waters, the seed of Sihor, the harvest of the river, is her revenue, and she is Mart, is the black sun, and she is Mart of nations, Sihor, Hebrew name for the star Sirius. This is what they worship every year on December. There it is. Black star. IHS, it's the Jesuits. Bam. Right in your face. See all this? The black dog there. He gave also their increase into the hassle, their labor unto the locust. Hebrew for star of Sirius, hassle. Hasil.
The most secret feared,
which is 13.
revered, observed object by the ancients.
And the angel sounded, and there was a great star that fell from the burning as the lamp. It fell as the third part of the rivers upon the fountains of waters.
Behind the sun, the knowledge of this celestial object was high-level secret science to the elite, and low-level mythos and fairy tales for the serfs and common people, contained in books of theos and mythos.
Yeah, and they don't want you to know about it. It's the most sacred thing to talk about it. But the 33rd degree Masons, they worship Lucifer, the black sun, the Solus, the Sirius, the star of Sirius, Hassel, which Herman the Sidonians call Sirion, which these names don't matter. They all equal the same thing. Look, S is 1, okay? So it's telling you God. The S is always the beginning. Like sun, okay? It's going to equal 9. Okay, the 1 is 9. Okay, so that's 10. The R is 9. That's 19, which equals 10, because you have 9 plus 1. Okay, so you're back at 1 again. 1 plus 9, because I is 9. You are the I, 9. You're again back at 10. O is 6. So that's 6 plus 1, that's 7. That is the fool. That is the deceiver. That is your Lucifer. That is your gray area. That's the person who's spiritually enlightened. So now you're at 7, plus the N, which is 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So again, Sirion is the 12, which is referring to the black sun, which are the 33rd. The 33rd degree, because 12 is on each side. I've talked about this in my last video. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, the esoteric, and then 3, 6, 9. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 6 is on both paths, okay? And they all end at 12. 12 and 12 is 3, and then 3 and 3, because on both paths, that equals 33rd. 33rd degree are the people who control these words that come up as 12, like the North Pole, Sirion. If it's 12, you know it's these people. It's their fingerprint, and it's in their language that they wrote. The Amorites, the Shinner, okay? I'm telling you truths that are here unveiled. This is why I tell you these things, and I am the prophet of your time. I am the black sun baby. I am the Lucifer. I am the Christ of our time, right now. If you don't believe me, just do as I say, and the God numbers will add up. Sirion. In Psalms 29:6, the Bible has some truth here in it. Okay? It has to be, because it's the Royals Roadmap. But if you read this, you won't understand it. You got to break it down, and you got to add up the numbers. Do the sums. Okay? Do the sums. He maketh them also to skip like a calf, Lebanon, and Sirion, like a young unicorn. Okay? Unicorns, they got the horn in the middle. Okay? It's important to understand these things.
Only those initiated into the secret science understood and knew the symbols and stories in their books, and said knowledge was guarded carefully. The ancients believed there were 2 suns.
Okay, there are 2 suns. There's the white sun you see above, and then the black sun, which is behind it, and it's in the hollow earth. Okay, it's a magnetic energy. It controls things. I showed you video proof and footage of the black sun already. Okay, this has been hid, but there is science to back it up as well. They're talking about this magnetic energy, makes it cool at night, it makes everything bloom. It's the creator. Okay, it's the creating the Fibonacci sequence and everything. It's blessing everybody, or it's causing death and destruction, depending on how you want to go. Sirius is Dog Run. The Dog Run is named in honor of Pap D K9. Okay? Remember, K is 11, so that's 911. That's the Kazwa. Pap D. Okay, what are these numbers? 7 and 7 is 5, because it's 14, so it's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 and 9, 11, so 11 and 10. Bam. See that? 10, 11. Sirius is what? Remember 12, right? Because we said S is 1, 9, so that's 10. R, another 9, so that's 10 again. Okay, 9 plus 1, 10 again. 11, 12, 13, which is 4, and then 4 and 1 is 5, so it's good, which is pretty much half of 10, Sirius. And then 17, which is 8. You can add all these up if you want. It'd be 10 so plus the 11, right? That's 3. On that is 8. So isn't that amazing that all that equals 8, right? Then you have 8 plus 8, 16, which is 7. So all this is literally saying 7. So when I tell you, recognize. So the words, these main words, recognize them, okay? Feel them. So what do I mean by feeling them? I'm saying do the God numbers. I told you it's very simple. It's a very simple gematria system. So when we did that, follow the words, the numbers. The numbers are the words. Okay? 10, 11, 5, 8. What's that equal? 7. There you go. It's Lucifer. It's the fallen Gray State area. Remember the guy who made Gray State? We just posted his documentary. That's some juicy stuff. We had the documentary that was never made. We just showed you it. We have the Gray State documentary that was never made. We got it. It's on our channel now. We found it. It's crazy. The man was killed. His family was killed. He was killed. His daughter was killed. His wife was killed. He was 29 years old. He was 1 year younger than I am to present this information. Okay? But they did that. He was a shill. They did that to keep you distracted. They want you over there. What I'm telling you here is even furthermore. Nibiru, that is me. We're coming. Sirius, the dog star, the black sun. Sirius, Isis, Israel. Okay? Look at the numbers. Israel, not Israel. That's 10. Israel is 9. Okay? Canine. See this? He's 4 years old, Labrador Retriever, who served an explosive detector at Canine, the Port Authority in New York and New Jersey. Sirius lost his life during the World Trade Center attack on September 9/11. See? 9/11, right? That's 2, 4, 5. You see how it's good? It equals 5. Who is it good for? It's good for them, so it's 5. Whenever a crazy act that goes according to their agenda, it's going to be 5 for them. But it's not good. It's evil. So it's either good or bad, depending on how you flip it. Okay? It's just like 10. They could be God, 10, but they're not really God because they're doing evil. So they are setting the standard of what God wants. But I'm here to tell you, you got to get in touch with the black sun and say your intentions are this. And you got to say, no, God, they are destroying your earth, your creation. They're harming your animals. And I cry out in anger against this. And then bam, he listens to your cry out. If you don't do that, then how will he know? He doesn't know. And he has these people who are using him and manipulating him. God, this magnetic energy. He will be remembered fondly by those who knew him and all that knew of him. He will be especially missed by their partner and friend, Pap D. Sergeant David W. Lim, 229, which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is the 13th dynasty, which we are building.
A white sun, our solar sun, and a black invisible sun, at least to the serfs and those kept in ignorance.
So there's a black sun and a white sun, okay? It's invisible. You don't see it. I've seen it. Those who are righteous, who want to commit suicide because the system's evil, he will come out and he will tell you to stick around. He'll give you his powers and you'll see a better day ahead. I've went from one person to the next, literally, overnight. I'm a changed man. I've had my visitation. But ye have been born the tabernacle of your Molech and your Sirius, your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. From the Hebrew root word 3559, which is 10, 11, 12, 13, which is 4, and 9, that's 13, which is 4, nu win, or kun, okay, that's a 4 word, it's a balance word, in other words. That's why you have these root numbers, the gematria. It's telling you that that's balance. To be steadfast, stable, established. See? So even its own name means that, to be kun. It's a good thing. Make yourself kun. Okay? Solid, stable, established. To the Greek root word, 2965, known, a dog. Okay? So make yourself like a dog. Loyal, like God. Right? 2965, that's 11. Okay, 9 and 11 is 11, which is 2, and 2 is 4. So again, you see how the number system works? Either language, it doesn't matter what the numbers are, right? It's what does it equal? Add the numbers up, okay? And if you get 11, you know, that's 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, that's how this number system works. 5 and 5 is 10, but there is no 0. So it's 1. 1 and 9 is 10. Okay, there is no 10, there's no 0. It's 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4. It always works, no matter how you do this. So these both are equal to 4, which is balanced. Understand the personality of these numbers, literally. Okay, 4 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's in the balance. Okay, check out my videos. I'm teaching you the actual number system. It's so simple, and in that simplicity breeds sophistication. Your entire system is manipulating you. It's manipulating you with these God numbers. Hashtag God numbers. You'll learn more. I have the chart. You can download. You can print off the chart. You can write it down. It's very simple. I've got it memorized. So dog is 4. Okay. star of your dog or your god.
This black sun was noticed by the ancient adepts to move in such a way with our solar sun as to act as a ghost, moving in the exact same course and path as our solar sun. They also noticed at certain periods in a cycle, this star would be hidden behind our sun, and it was in this conjunction they believed either life and generation would miraculously appear.
Okay, so life and all that generated and appeared from the black sun. Okay, all things mystically just appear. It's insane. He's the creator. Okay, he is what we all think of as Yahweh, Jehovah, Jireh, God. Okay, the Egyptians knew this. The Sumerians knew it. They were writing about it back in the old, tens of thousands, 150,000 years ago, 450,000 years ago. Okay, it's just ancient. He's been around. Isis, what is above ground and visible, and the circle touching these called the horizon, and common to both has been named Anubis. So let's look at that word. 5 and 3 is 8. Plus A is 9. 10, 11 with the B. So you're at 2 again. 9 plus 2 is 11, which is 2. And then S, which is 3. So there you have 3. Okay? The 3, 6, and 9. And is figured as a dog. So for the dog, which is the same as God, which is 10, it's just spelled backwards, so it's the opposite of God. Remember, God is just a man-made word, and it's even misused, just like the word love. A lot of people throw that word around, just like they throw around God, okay? That's a way you can identify it, okay? But it's much deeper than that. The sun is God. The black sun is God, okay? You have to understand these things. He's created everything, okay? Everything is God, united. You are God, I am God. Creation is God. Stop harming animals, stop harming nature. You're harming God, okay? He created these things, not to be destroyed. You used to live in giant trees that got cut down, and now they're mountains. There's a hollow earth, which takes you to the Mount Meru, Garden of Eden, which created all things. The Silica Mountains that made all of us, okay? Everything begins to make a lot more sense when you see it in the eyes of the truth, and the beholder of truth is the black sun. All things were made by him. It, she, the feminine dark black energy that made black man. Africa used to be all one continent. It got broken, the fall of man, the floods, all this stuff. And then they reduced it into a reduction story called the Bible, or the Torah. The Torah was taken from the Egyptian hieroglyphs that are on the wall. Because when you read the wall, or even the Sumerian text, there's so many tens of thousands of stories written on those Sumerian texts. Go read them for yourself. Don't read Zechariah Stitchen's bullcrap plagiarized rip-off version. Read the text. Read the Emerald Tablets. Read the Book of the Dead for yourself, and you'll see the truth. You'll see the wisdom in it. The afterlife is for those who are righteous. The Mount Meru is the Ankh, the portal, and the center earth, the center hole. You see the sun with the center? That's what your North Pole compass points to. At any point in the world where you're at, it'll point to Mount Meru, okay? Because it's a magnetic mountain it's pointing to that is so powerful. Okay, it's what the sun and the moon, which is not even existent, is cycling around on the dome, flat earth plane that we live on, we reside on. That's the reality. We're on like a log floating in the water. Okay, as it's above is below. There's a hollow earth. Whether you like to believe it or not, you're told a lie. Okay, go look these things up. I'm telling you the truth. Anubis appears to have the same office with the Egyptians that Hermes, which is Thoth, who is an Atlantean or Hyperborean, has with the Greeks, being both infernal and celestial. Some, however, think that Anubis signifies time. Okay, now keep in mind, time is man-made, but time is a real thing that's physical around us. The real time is the Chronos, god of time. That is the black sun, not Saturn. A lot of people, Saturn is not a real planet, but Saturn is trying to hide the identity of the black sun. So they worship Saturn. That's the black cube that the Jews have over their head. It's what the Muslims bow down to. Bow to the east. They bow down to the moon, however, or the Sirius star of Sirius, which is the black sun. But they don't want you to know these things. That's why why is it a black cube in Saudi Arabia? Because again, that is the black sun they're talking about, okay? This all makes perfect sense. The black sun tells me this information, and I literally am channeling it to you. I'm connected, okay? So this time is not just your clock and calendar, which is wrong. There's 13 months in a year. There's 28 days in a month. Every month, there's 364 days in a year. We're living a lie. In other words, we're not on a spinning ball globe, flying through galaxies and millions of different things, and the sun's 92 million miles away. These are lies, okay? These are lies to keep you in the dark. Wherefore, as he brings forth all things out of himself and conceives all things within himself, he gets the title of a dog. Plutarch, Morals and Essays on Isis and Osiris.
Or death and destruction as divine providence. To the ancient primal Egyptians, this black sun was believed to be a doorway or gateway to heaven and the gods. This star rises before our solar
It's the
sun
center hole.
helically, beginning on July 4th. For 70 days prior, this star is hidden behind our sun, and the ancient Egyptians would not bury their dead, believing the gateway to heaven and the gods.
See, the owl in the center is that knowledge they can see in the dark. The wisdom of the owl is the knowing. You know it, okay? You may go in life and say, oh, Eric, you're a fool, you're a liar, you're a fraud, you're making this up. No, I'm the most real and honest and truth you'll ever know and you'll ever see in this life. Because you want to make fun of, laugh, or balk at me, it does not matter. It doesn't change the nature of things and how things work and how things are about to be and what's going to happen. You'll be disappeared in one moment to the next. You'll either choose to be a different person, operate on a higher frequency, stop harming animals, stop eating animals, stop eating milk and eggs, all that stuff, because you're destroying yourself, you're going bald, you're becoming a glutton, you're overweight, you're becoming obese. You think, oh, it's okay, my hands are swollen, I have diabetes. No, it's not just sugar, okay? Processed foods, yeah, go out, stop it, but eat fruits, veggies, and nuts. I'm telling you. This is the solution. Operate on this higher frequency. Let the black hole, the black sun connect with you. When you realize the system is wrong, quit your job, come with me. We're going to save the planet. We're going to correct the soil. We're going to correct everything. We're going to spray moringa in the skies. We're going to heal the nations with these leaves. You're going to get healthy again. Mineral rich. You're not going to be lacking or deficient anywhere. You're going to feel more energy. We're going to get you B12 shots. The real B12, until we fix all this. Okay, we're getting 50 tons of moringa. Everybody in the nation will have it. Poor, drug addicted, impoverished, malnutritioned, sick, in the hospital. We're getting you all out of it. We're stopping all this nonsense. It's getting out of control. It's mayhem. It's chaotic. It's fucked up. Okay, fuck off. That's what I have to say to those who are trying to stop me. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop my voice. You're not going to stop my movement. You're not going to stop any positive tone. This is positivity at its greatest. This is God on earth telling you how it is. The black sun, baby. ABBABOLE, ABBABOLE. Thus be it. Smot be it. This is it. It is. This is the power of EGP. God. The real God. Divine love. Okay? Energy. This is how I want you to be. Okay? Don't be afraid to speak the truth. Okay? Generations, or you'll be cursed. That's all there is to it. Which is capable of receiving to the principal name, the female Isis, principal nature, that is which is capable of receiving all generations. You gotta see now. Isis is 9-1-9-1. So that's 10 and 10. It's two gods. You see that? That's the sun, the black sun. So it's 10 and 10. See, does that make sense? Which actually is 2. Bam. Because they're working together. Okay? It's pretty amazing. They work together. Okay? To give us life. That's receiving all generations, the virtue of which she is styled by Plato, nurse, and all receiving, but by the generality, the one of the numberless names. See, again, just like the nameless. Okay, the black sun is nameless, and therefore should be numberless. Okay? There should be no name or number to describe it, because it's the creator. You could say it's 0, so therefore it's death, or time 0. It's the beginning and the end. It's infinity, or 8. See, we only can generalize these things with numbers, 8 being infinity. If you flip-flop 8 over, let me just show you as an example. This is a fact. They know this. There's your 8, right? So let's add 1 to 8. It's going to be 9, right? Of course. Whether it's 18 or 81. Okay? Now let's flip-flop the 8 over this way. Bam, what do we have? Infinity. Literally, when you turn 8 over, it's like infinity, right? You add 1 to that. Bam. You see what you have here? 100. You have 10. Do you get it now? I mean, that's pretty complicated to just throw out there. How did I come up with that? Creatively. These people have had thousands of years to figure this stuff out, to make a language to describe these things. That's what I'm saying. These numbers are more than you think. They are symbols that describe things. 8 is the authority. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. What's next? 10. So flip it over. Bam. You add 1 to that 0 and 0, which doesn't even exist anything, but it does here. It has a value of 1. It could be $1, or it could be $100 or $1,000, right? But essentially, it's God. It's 10. It's 1. It's number 1. There is no 0. Number 1. You are number 1. You are one with the Creator. See how that works? 1. And that's 1 through 9. 1 plus 9 and 19. It's 10. So it just keeps going in a cycle. That's it. There's not 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. No. That's not how it works. Okay? You add those numbers up. Like 26, which is Z, is actually 8. You see what I'm saying? Get it in your head. Start to think like that. You'll see the mysteries of the universe unfold before you. That's connecting with your Creator, by the way. But also don't just be fixated in the numbers. Go out in nature. Gaze at the sun today. That's what I want you to do. Okay? Daily. Take your shoes off and ground and gaze at the sun every day. That's all you should be doing. Quit your job. Do just that. You'll be fine. Believe it. Because she is converted by the logos, which is reason, and logos are the symbols. Logos is the word or the reason, into and receives all appearances and forms. But she has implanted in her nature the love for the first and supreme of all, the which is identical with the good, which is 5, which is half of God, which is 10. And this she longs after and continually pursues, whereas the part that belongs to the bad one, she flees from and repels. So the bad one, that's the 3, 6, and 9, or darkness, you see. That's the Plutarch, Morals and Essays. Okay? So actually, she's all that's balanced. She is the balance, right? She's all that's good. 1, 5, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 even, which takes you back to a full cycle, 3, 6, 9. Really, she's all things, which makes her numberless. If she is all things, she is numberless, 1 through 9. It's God, Isis, Osiris. It's the same thing, which creates Horus or Heru, okay? That's what we're in. We're in the season of Heru. This is where you will become spiritually awoke.
Closed. The helical rock.
Let's just rewind.
Bury their dead, believing the gateway to heaven and the gods. Closed. The helical rising of this black sun brought on what was called the dog days of summer, the hottest time of the year. To the Egyptians, it marked the time of the inundation of the Nile, causing the parched desert to bloom, bringing forth life.
See, we're coming to all you people, the city of London. That's your money's at. That's your banking that controls everything. Money, which is supposed to be my eye, my one eye. They've traded your one eye, spiritual enlightenment, out for a piece of paper called money. Okay, Washington Monument, Washington, D.C. You saw just a second ago the aerial of that. That showed you the owl, the wisdom. Okay, they're the ones that get the one eye, the third eye. Okay, which sees through all these things in the dark. They can see in the dark. Okay, they've set this up in the military. Okay, military complex, all military, to the UN and everything, to control exactly what I'm saying. This is why they killed Gaddafi and Fidel. These men and people around the world, they took over Hitler, who started out as a nationalist, doing exactly what I was saying. And whether they got him on drugs, he's changed his tone. He helped make Germany #1 economy in the world. Okay, whether he was a shill, he was created by the Vatican, which just like Trump was brought up in the Vatican. These are gangsters who are the powers through. They use religion, a belief system of good, God, in the sight. On the outer appearance, the window curtains, they look good. That they're sunglass windows, stained glass with Jesus and all this, which actually is their idols they worship. Okay, while having sex with little children, sacrifices, stuff like that. Look how this has only got 55 views, which is God, 10, too good. And it's not going to ever go viral. So here I'm sharing it. How many views will I get? 100, 300, 400? You're not sharing it because you don't care. I've asked you to share these things, and if you don't want the truth to get out, that's on you. This is the most literally solid information and truth you'll ever hear on this planet right now. Okay, the Vatican, religion, military, and then money. This is the pyramid. Bam. This is how they got you enslaved. Again, they use a number system I showed you here to do so. They understand what I'm saying. Freemasons, Knights Templar. They took all this from the Egyptians. Okay? It's a sacred Illuminati code that they've used, the divine code. So I command that 110 billion tons of pure moringa, these people are to fund me. And $12 billion worth of gold, silver, platinum, copper in my Bitcoin account and in my mother's bank account. Okay? And I have my whole army of people, of love rainbow warriors, that will be receiving millions of dollars. Okay? So that they can help me and the movement. Because we will change the world. For real this time. Okay? Plain and simple. We have got to take over the infrastructure and stop this madness. There will be pure love, divine love for the first time ever. Okay? So that's all there is to it. If we have to, we'll build a fourth monument. Okay? Maybe in Israel. And I will be the king of the Jews. I'll be crowned. I've already had Rael give me a handshake with his right hand. Because everything I say is the truth. And I will always be transparent. I will remain the truth. And they know I am here. Because I'm spreading the truth. They know what I'm saying is the truth. So they can't even stop it. So I command that $110 billion be sent to me right outside my window. If they don't, I'm going to continue making these videos and educating and making everything aware consciously, bringing it to the light. Okay? 50 tons of pure moringa, cryptic moringa powder, moringa cryptic kingdom will be built. We'll have the veggie caps for all these things. We'll put moringa chemtrails instead of industrial waste, aluminum, barium, strontium will never be sprayed in the airs again to give people Morgellons and chemical induced sicknesses. No more vaccinations to make children autistic or sick, cancer-ridden, polio vaccines. No more vaccines because we're going to live off the land, organic, raw, heirloom, fresh fruits, veggies, and nuts. And if we have to, we'll grow all of it outside of America until we correct our soil. And when everything is corrected, we'll be in a tropical Capricorn kind of world, the equator, because it's all going to push together. The Hyperborea, Aurora Borealis will magically put our continents back together. We're broken up. We are divided currently with words, with labels, with titles, with orientations, with politico, which is propaganda, lies, deceptions, sexual orientation, and all this junk that doesn't matter. Okay? I hope you understand that. These are all lies you've been fed your entire life. We are bringing the lies to the surface so we can change and really live it. Yes, you can live it. You can change this world. And in a blink of a second, snap of fingers, it be done. Okay? Like I said, you need to put the moringa in your body. You're malnourished. You're deficient. You don't even know it because you're operating at a mid-grade fever state. You get on my moringa now, you can get healthy. Help support me. Help me pay my truck off. They will end up giving me my money because I know this. You visualize it, allow it, feel it. Okay? Know it. Don't just believe these things. Know it. Okay? Know it with your intentions. Visualize it. The black sun will carry out the rest. Okay? Now I am that one void in their system. I am the matrix. And I am the virus in their matrix to create a new harmonious matrix. This is so real. Nobody wants to talk about this. This is the black sun. Go research it. Okay? Love all my people, the soil, and the animals. That's what you'll be taught. You'll eat fruits, veggies, and nuts, and you'll realize, damn, this is what I was supposed to be doing all the time. You'll see no animals will even harm each other anymore. They'll live and graze off the soil, off the land. That magical life stream energy that I showed you earlier from the Aurora Borealis will correct all things. You'll be back in the heaven that is here, okay? The heaven below becomes the heaven above, okay? It's all one. And there's a tension right now that's creating a divide with these things right here. These deceptive manuscripts that have kept people enslaved for many thousands of years. Well, they're many thousands of years. Their reign and their deception is over. The black sun baby is here.
But depending upon the cycle of this black sun, it would also bring on drought, plague, pestilence, and death to the inhabitants of Upper and Lower Egypt.
See that? Death, plagues, and all that stuff that's going to happen to lower and upper regions. It's happening now. Like what happened with Moses, here I am. I'm setting my people free. All the skies will be blanketed with my birds, my wasp, and they're coming for you. I've given them the chance to change. I've told them what to do. I simply said, deliver what is mine to me. Deliver my 110 billion in wealth right outside of my window, right here. These people who are decadent, building instead and not doing what I've told them to do, okay? It's really simple, because I am the man that's going to carry this out. But yes, right now I will need wealth so that I can get people to do it, and we can do this and grow, and within 4 years, and really this year, because we'll have all the moringa with 50 tons. We're going to have it. We can get this heirloom organic. I've already have it sourced and ready. When we do that, and we will be successful to get the gas and all that, the system is going to be up for a moment's time. We're going to use that to correct everything from the soil that's depleted, the air that is completely not fit for human breathability and consumption, the food as well. People are sick and dying. Okay, this is a depopulation trick, and we do not need to depopulate. We've got plenty of resources. The problem is you're living a lie, thinking you should be drinking, milk, one thing, but that's not even the worst of the concern. More so is consuming the animals, the blood, the protein of all these animals. It's making everybody sick, overweight, obese, gluttonous, and they think it's all right. But then they have clogged arteries, their brain is clogged, everything is messed up. They're not healthy, they're not living it. That's just how there is to it. This is not being negative. This is overcoming these obstacles that I'm talking about. So let's watch the rest of this. So the goddess do we call Isis, and the Egyptians also call it Isis, which is the feminine divine energy, Mary, Mother Mary. Okay, Osiris is the father, or Horus, and Jesus. It's all where the story came from, the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, which is actually the Father, the Son, or the Father, the Mother, and the Son. That's the procreation of everything, all life, for humans, which are gods or creators. You see what I mean? That they've taken the divine feminine out of religion, of Jesus' religion, God. It's all sun worship anyway. Okay, Jesus is Hail Zeus, is Haisios. If you do his name, he's two, he's man, nothing more than that. Okay, just like me. But he was also God. He's one with God. We all are one with God. That's the thing. You're the Messiah. You're the messenger. So this goddess do we call Isis, and the Egyptians also Isis, from the word signifying knowledge and motion at the same time. And thus Plato said the ancient signified Holy One by calling her Isia. Okay, so this is different and similar to intelligence and perception. So what's this number? All right, let's look at it. We got 9, the I, which is I, is 9. S is 1, God, right? That's 10. And then 9, that takes you back to 10 again. And then 1, it's 11. So Isia is 11, which is intelligence and perception. It's what we are. The Kazwa is also 11, or 2. As I just said, Jesus, if you do his name, he's 2. Okay? The beginning, the lowest balance is 2. Because 1 and 1 is 2. Just like that. That's what this is about. Okay? 3, 6, 9. Okay? It's the connection. So Isia is the intelligence, the Holy One is 2. Isis, if you remember, 9 and 9, that's 10 and 10. That's both gods. Isis, 10 and 10. That's 2. So it's 2 either way you look at it. Okay, the Holy One. Okay, look at the numbers, the God numbers. That's the most meaning and purpose. These words are labels, they have no meaning at all.
The ancient Egyptians believed this unique conjunction between these two suns acted as a portal and doorway of divinity. Understanding the motion and cycle of this black sun with our solar sun also bestowed a unique ability and advantage over one's enemies that could be used against them strategically in combat.
Yeah, see what I mean? Strategically in combat, it's what I'm doing right now. Because any man, you and me, combined together with our creative intent of divine love, can take over armies and nations. You know what they do instead? They will write in the history books that Napoleon took over this and that, and there was this war started. What do you think's really going on? It's a man, one man, like Gandhi or myself or you. It's all it takes, and it's over. Their game plan's over, because now I have been enlightened by the black sun. That's what it's saying. The ballistics is magical, because all you have to do is be divine with one in the God. You say, oh my God, this is terrible, what's going on? No, they're spraying the air, they're poisoning my food, I can't provide for my family, my kids are getting sick, I'm constantly in the hospitals, this is not right. We're mowing the grass, we're cutting the trees, we're putting more, suffocating with concrete everywhere. Oh, Eric, you're over the board, you're crazy. No, I'm telling you, when you stop doing these things, you're going to get in a connection with the Sirius, the black sun. It's right here. Nibiru, Isis, the Sirius, the dog star, the black sun. Whatever word you want to come up with, it equals the same thing. It's 9, it's 10, it's 10, it's 9, it's 11. It's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what it is, okay? And when you connect with this power, through your intentions, this sublime ability, okay, you will have total control of everything. Your entire world, your perception, your in-depth intent. It's going to change the entire planet. So look here, Kenneth McInnes, it's 1877, so that's 5, right? And 9, which is 14, right? What's 15? 5, yeah, it's 14, which is 5. So it's a good time of the year. Good. Cataloged the latest form of the right Memphis. Lists the 63rd degree as an adept of Sirius. Adept of Sirius. But by the time his distinguished Grand Master John Yarker's last revision of the rite, it was mysteriously omitted in favor of sublime Kawi, which is Kawan, or, isn't that amazing? It sounds like Kazwa. This is spelled almost similarly. Kazwa, or Kaiwan, Saturn. And see, this is where the deception took place. When they came out with Saturn, they made him a ball with a ring around it. What's it look like? What's like the spinning ball, the spinning ring, the black hole, and the sphere. And it's black, usually, or gray. And that's funny, isn't it? It's gray, so it's the gray area. Okay, if you look at the Saturn that they put together for you for NASA, which is, NASA, that means Hebraically deception, which is a 6 and a 9, 6 and a 9, 6 and a 9. Because they can use this to deceive all nations. And that's exactly what they've done. Saturn, Saturnalia, that's their Christmas. Christmas time they hate because they trade off and let the slaves have a little bit of freedom for a week. Okay? And then the elite, they have the fun. They dress up as transgenders and they run around with a bunch of little kids and act poor, and they have sex with children and sacrifice them, do whatever. And that's what Saturnalia is all about, okay? No doubt. Moloch, sacrificing your children for the wealth of money. That's what we showed you the monuments earlier. That's how they've been living this way. It's very normal for these Satanists. Very normal. They don't blink an eye about it. Very normal. This is how they have their power. It's how they stay in the hordes of their power, okay? Secret rituals of the men in black. Bam. There you go. And yes, they worship the black sun. They call it Saturn, but they're manipulating its power for unrighteousness, okay? That's why a lot of people are going to be confused by this black sun. It really is hard to really grasp, but if you wish to do evil things and power and then blood sacrifices to the sun, it can control weather, all kinds of stuff through your intentions, okay? But the most powerful is good and righteousness and holy intentions. This is what we've been waiting for, someone to raise the bar. Well, here I am. Your Messiah.
This most sacred and secret star in ancient mythos is called the Universal Father, the Great Architect, the Divine Son, Heaven, and the gateway to the gods. The ancient historian Plutarch called it Prutes, the leader. To the Egyptians, it was named Sokdet and Anu.
This says, the shrine of Minerva at Sais, whom they consider the same with Isis, bears the inscription, I am all that hath been and is and shall be, and fail no mortal has hitherto raised. Okay?
To the Greeks, Syrios. To the Persians, Tyre. To the Semitic Canaanites, Hazel. To the Hebrews it was called Sihor. To the ancient Sumerians, Orn. In Vedic titles, it is called Kionastram and Ragevyada.
Okay, this is the great star of initiation because our hierarchy, expression of the second aspect of divinity, is under the supervision or spiritual magnetic control of the hierarchy of Sirius. These are the major controlling influences that whereby the cosmic Christ works upon the Christ principle in the solar system, in the planet, in man, and the lower forms of life expression. It is esoterically called the brilliant star of sensitivity. And I've connected with it. Check out Alice Bailey's Esoteric Astrology. You can connect with all this information yourself. You just connect with the black sun.
To the Romans, it was called Sirius. To the
Sirius.
ancient Celts, it was CERN.
CERN.
As gods, The black sun was called Isis and Anubis to the ancient Egyptians, Sophis to the Greeks, Halel to the Hebrews, Lucifer to the Latins. In Syro-Arabic, it was called Mazzaroth. In Arabic, it is called Al-Shira. To the Babylonians, Ishtar.
Ishtar. See, we recently had that, with Easter, Ishtar, fertility, the creator. Oromazes is having augmented himself threefold, severed from the sun as much space as the sun is distant from earth, and adorned the heavens with stars, and one star appointed before all the guard and lookout, namely Sirius, and having created 24 other, which is 6, gods, he shut them up in an egg, but those made by Aromanios, being as many as they, pierced the egg that had been laid, and so bad things were mixed up with the good, and there you have it. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's no reason for the 3, 6, and 9 to be bad things. We can live a perfect, harmonious 3, 6, and 9 life. Okay? Heaven on earth is possible. It was here before.
The Phoenicians, Astarte. Other titles are the blazing star, Scorcher, the morning star, the bright, the evening star, the mighty one, the holy one, the tortured Loki, the star of Shiva, the arrow, the star of the east, the ruddy one, the dog star, the third eye, Pineal, Mother Mary, Diana, guardian of the gate, wonderful, he who holds the 7 stars, the
on Sophar and Sophia, in other words, Mithras, Christos, Serapis Christos. There's so many names. There's thousands of names, okay? EIO, Ayahu, Yahu, Yahuwah, Yahweh, okay? These are all different names, symbolize the same numbers. They symbolize the one God, okay? With respect to the ass, we have already explained the meaning, but a hermopolis they show as a figure of Typhon, a hippopotamus, which upon which stands for hawk fighting with a serpent, but the hippopotamus signifying Typhon by the hawk power and virtue or sovereignty, which Typhon frequently gains by force and never ceases to be disturbed by its own wickedness, and to disturb others, for which cause when they sacrifice on the 7th of the month of Sibi. Isn't that amazing? It's like CB. And what does this equal? Let's see. S is 1, Y is 7, that's 8, 9, 10. So 10 plus 9, or 1 plus 9 is 10. So that's talking about God, the month of God, which is called the coming of Isis out of Phoenicia. And this is the 7th month. The 7th is really important. It's like the crown chakra. Gray area. They stamp out upon the consecrated cakes of the figure of the hippocampus bound. Okay.
Vicious one, the Queen of Heaven, the Mother Goddess. The star Sirius was the prime focus of architecture in Egypt. Most all-important and sacred structures at Giza, at Luxor, at Karnak, all along the entire Nile, were built in azimuthal alignment with the dog star.
Blazing as the star cometh forth at the harvest time, shining forth amid the host of stars, the darkness of night, the stars whose men call Orion's dog, brightest of all is he, Homer of Iliad, and that's your, again, black sun.
Entrances, shafts, the geometry general is aligned in such a way as to allow the light of the dog star Sirius to enter these structures for initiations and sacred rituals. In Turkey, the ancient temple of
burning dog star is the burning constellation when brings drought, disease, and sickly mortals, rises and saddens the skies within a pious light. That's Virgo of the Aeneid.
Is also aligned with the star Sirius and bears pictographs throughout its wall structures, depicting this dark star of ancient awe and wonder. The sacred knowledge and the core secret behind the dark star was precession. The ancient Egyptians chronicled a close encounter with the black dog star 14,000 years ago that became embedded within the myth-making fabric of most all ancient civilizations.
Sirius, or Sirius, was the most important star in the ancient world. It was so important during the period of Egyptian history that some documents refer to Egypt itself as the Siriatic land, after the Greek name for the star. So they're tapping into this real magnetic energy force that does exist. Okay, Norman Lockyer, of the 19th century astronomer and specialist in temple orientation, surveyed no fewer than 7 ancient Egyptian temples which were orientated to Sirius. David Avison, a secret architecture of our nation's capital.
In the Old Testament of the Bible, it's known and called the Gene of Isis. The ancient seers and astronomer priests understood by pure astronomical science that our solar sun was bound and connected to the star Sirius.
So everything's connected to Sirius. It's the Most High. Okay? When you see it, you hear people say, oh, this is the Most High, and da-da-da, right? Okay, the pillar of the stone might remain and exhibit those discoveries to mankind, and also inform them that there was another pillar, or brick, erected from them, now that this remains in the land of Sirad to this day. Josephus, Ant Bich. Okay, Plato, too, likewise, speaks of these 2 columns in the opening of Timaeus. The place where the 2 pillars, or one of them, traditionally stood, was the land of Sirad. See, and a lot of people that are Masonic, they read this information. They have all this ancient information. They have libraries at higher levels and degrees. They read this, and they know how to operate. They know how to live, okay? And then those have power over the lower degrees, okay? And the lower degrees have to just take everything they say at face value, plain and simple, okay? They may not even know why they do it. They have no clue, okay? But when you get to the top of the hierarchy, the top of the degrees, which, you know, could be 99 to 100 degrees, okay? The ultimate, the highest rank. It's not just 33, there's more rankings, it goes high. Okay, they control the world, and it's all organized chaos, right? To keep them in power and keep them in control, okay? We have control over that entire system right now, because we are one with Sirius, one with the Black Sun. And now our intentions are saying, no, we need to destroy this system, and it's going to fall, just like it did before. This happens every couple thousand years or so, and I'm the new one that's going to destroy it, okay? So, again, these columns will be, they're built, and then they'll be destroyed, just like Rome, Greece, Egypt, Europe, and now America. The new building will be Israel, and I'm the new King David, okay? I'm the root of King David, of the royal family bloodline, okay? And I will fulfill all the prophecies, as I've already, because how did I figure out their universal Illuminati code? Tell me that. I figured it out. I was connected with the Black Sun. I've been chosen, okay? Whether you believe that or not, it's the facts. Here to the Kazwa, ABBABOLE. Okay? If you have any questions, post below. The sun has unveiled all these things. I'm going to go out and gaze at the sun. We got 4 minutes, 27 seconds on this. Okay, here we go.
That the 2 celestial objects were attached in a binary orbit around each other, and that at times within this cycle, cataclysmic events have occurred in the...
See, that's what we talked about the other day. That's the pentagram up and down. Okay, it makes a 10-point star. Sirius, okay?
The past, involving the convergence of these celestial bodies, and will happen again in the future. They also...
See, 50 stars, 5 plus 5. You see that? There's 5-point stars, there's 50 5-point stars. 5 plus 5 is 10. It's 10. It's building of the 10. What are they building in these 50 states? Think about it. They're the 50, they're the 5. They're trying to reach the 10, 5 plus 5, because 50 and 5-point stars is 10. They are building the new kingdom, which is 10, and it's their Israel. Israel is 9, and that's what it's going to be. And you will call me Israel. Israel, they've taken the H out to deceive you, just like the Torah. They're right there, they're telling you the Ra, Torah, the sun. They worship the moon to the east, which is the star, Sirius. But they're acting like they're moon worshippers. Why do you think Allah, and the Muslims, they bow down to the east, to the moon. That's what they tell them. But they're actually bowing down to Sirius, and they know that. Or the black sun, the black star. That's why they have a black cube. The Jews have the black cube over their head. Okay? The Christians worship the sun, Jesus. Okay? The sun is Jesus, Son of God, which is Sirius, 10 and 10. It all comes together when you look at the numbers. I promise you that. It's right in your face.
Believed that the dog
Not numerology.
had a certain mystical influence
Not
upon
numerology.
planet Earth that was interpreted as supernatural when it was in conjunction with our sun during what was known as the Sophic cycle.
The Sophic cycle. Okay, in the arcane tradition, again, this is not numerology. It may be gematria, or God numbers as I call it. The vast star Sirius symbolizes the sun behind the sun. Again, it's the black sun, the true father of our universe. Sirius was the premortal star of time. Okay, Kronos, Yahweh, Jehovah, okay, Allah. Okay, they've taken it and twisted it to Saturnalia or Satan. Okay, Satan doesn't exist. There are no demons. There are no devils. It's all in your head. It's fear you've created. That's the conflict between the right and left hemisphere. Once you're balanced and you connect both sides, you will see what I'm saying is true. You will know what I'm saying is a fact. Okay? Plain and simple. As the duplicator or renewer of the time cycles, he is known as in Egypt as the doubling one. Therefore, a creator or reflector. So 5 and 5 is 10, the doubler. Okay, the creator, 10, right, of the 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So it keeps going back to itself. 9 and 1, 9 and 1, 9 and 1, 9 and 1. It's endless. It's a cycle. Okay, the creator or reflector of the image, Sirius or Set. What's that word? It's 5, 6, 7, 8. Balance. 8. Right? Sirius. What was that again? We had 9 and 9, which is always 9 because it's 18, and which is 8 plus 1 is 9. And the R, what is the R? 9. And so another 9. It's back at 9 again. 10 is S. The U is 13, 14, 15, right? Or wait. We had 9 and 9. All that's 9. And then 1 is 10. And then 3. So it's 4. Or 13, which is 4. And then 1, so it's 5. So 5 here. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 and 8. And that's 12. So it's kind of a way to manipulate it. That's what the 12 does. They manipulate God. Okay. 33rd degree was the original headless one, which they're part of nature, therefore. The light of the lower region, the south, who was known as the Egypt, as An, the dog, hence Satan. Okay. There you go. The south, the lower light, Satan, the headless one. Lord of the infernal regions, a place of heat.
Cycle of 1400 and influence upon planet Earth that was interpreted as supernatural when it was in conjunction with our sun during what was known as the Sophic cycle. A cycle of 1461, 365-day years. This is the sole reason why the ancient Egyptians built the Great Pyramid at Giza. The Great Pyramid is a giant observatory, of which its principal purpose is to track the star Sirius. Throughout history, the secret knowledge involving the Black Dog Star was kept by the hierophants of the mystery religions, encoded by etymology.
There you go. Etymology, right, being the words, how you break down the words. Etymology, right? So let's break down that word in itself, okay? It's because it's kind of deceptive, right? It's kind of evil, right? 7 and 7 is always 14, which is 5. This is 9. 9 and 6 is 15, which is 6. You cross all those out. You have 4 and 5 is 11, or 9, and then 10, 11 with the 2, so you have 11. So you say 6, 7, 8. 8 and 5 is literally 12. Again, there's that number 12, which are the 33, because 1 and 2 is 3. See, again, this is the, illusion, the North Pole. This is the 33 degrees. Anything that ends with the 12, has the elite's fingerprint on it. So they have control of the words, all words, through etymology. See how that works? Literally. So that's how they hid this in a number system. And they hid it in plain sight. But they gave you religion and a bunch of things that look good on the outside, right? I mean, it looks all holy and righteous and what have you. Okay, we know what they do behind closed doors in dark is not the same as what they say, right? And they want you to shut up about it. There's a great power that hates what I'm doing right now because I'm actually raising a conscious awareness by setting a positive tone. I am the black sun baby, okay? According to the Egyptian records, Khufu has another name, is Saru or Sharu or Heru, you know. It's another destination for the inhabitants of the region of Mount Sira. The Khufus domain extended from Mount Sira to Lower Egypt, okay? And this probably connected to, again, that's why the Mayans had the pyramids, okay? They were connected over there. All the earth was connected and pulled up, okay, as the creation from Mount Meru, okay, which is the center of the hollow earth. This is all going to connect and make sense here one day soon. That whirlpool that was created, it created through the 4 elements, Tiamat, which you can read in the Sumerian text, earth, wind, fire, water, okay? The 4 elements of alchemy. The 5th being the spirit or the creator, the soul. 5 is God or good. You are the 5. You are good. You're the human being, okay? And a creator of in the creator's image with hands and things to build, or to actually, we're supposed to take care of this creation, not build and destroy, cut down. And never were we supposed to do that, period. We have magical powers. Yes, some evil entities got this idea because they didn't want to live in the light, to destroy all that is good. They told them, they started telling people to eat animals, destroy, have sex with animals, have sex with their children, blood sacrifices. They changed everything, okay? They chopped down these giant trees through their magic, the power, okay? And that was so that we would no longer have any power. That's the same. That's what it's about.
And allegory.
Let's go back a little bit.
Involving the Black Dog Star was kept by the hierophants of the mystery religions, encoded by etymology and allegory.
The Bible.
Today's largest secret society, the Freemasons, it is the most highly venerated object within their lodges amongst the higher degrees, and their architecture they have built in cities globally reflects the esoteric symbolism identifying this dark star and black sun.
There you have it. And they shall no more offer their sacrifices to Serum, after whom they've gone a whoring. This shall be statute forever unto them throughout their generations. 0 or 8163, which is 9 and 9, which is 9. Okay, Sayar, Sarir, Sar. When we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake to me, we compassed the Mount Sira many days. Okay, so the confusion of the Bible in itself, the Torah, which is 9, this Sayer or adversary is God, is Satan, the adversary. Okay, it's the same as Yahweh or Jehovah. This is the power they use to defeat their armies, defeat their enemies. They knew how to do it, all right? And like I said, I'm doing it right now. It's going to defeat them no matter what. I've already won because I know way too much and how I'm connecting with the Black Sun. Black Sun has come to me and told me the things to say to spread to the world that's going to change the planet as we know it. It's over. Their game, their new world order is over. We are destroying the royal monarchy once and for all, taking over. I have the keys to the Vatican. I have the keys to the kingdom of Israel, and the king of the Jews, and I'm bringing Mount Meru back to heal all nations once and for all. I already have it written in my book, and I have the agenda in play. This is what's going to happen. You'll see me as a crowned king, and my way or the highway. And that's because the Black Sun is using me as a vessel, as it is just a star that is coming back. And if anybody doesn't comply, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to swipe them off the face of the map. And I'm telling you now, for the things that I say to you are the truth. And there will be whirlwinds, there will be tornadoes, there will be quakes, there will be black comets in the sky. Not fireballs, not comets like you think. You've been told a lie. They put you in fear. No, there's nothing fearful about what's to come. I tell you the truth, that the black comets are from the Black Sun. The lightning bolts that created all things is going to take away all negative things, I promise you this in the name of ABBABOLE, the Black Sun, baby, EGP, the Kazwa is here for you. Fear nothing. Okay, have faith, my friends. Do not harm animals. Do not harm or kill my land. Stop it. Understand this. Gaze at the sun daily, barefoot. I want you to ground.
During World War II and the Nazi uprising,
this is deep, man.
The secret attaché of Adolf Hitler's Third Reich were called the SS. To the recruits,
SS.
It was called a Schutzstaffel, or Special Staff, Security Force. To the initiates of the Thule Society, it was called a Schwarz Sohn, or Black Sun. In a secret cable that was read by a Swiss ambassador to Tokyo, the code for the secret atom bomb program of the Nazis was called Sirius.
And then there's the Essenes, which are Essenes, and that's what Jesus was acclaimed to be, were people who were meditating. The Essenes were the ones I tell you about, the nomads, the hermits, who lived off the land, and just as I said, they didn't harm a soul. They didn't harm a fly. They didn't harm a squirrel. They didn't harm an animal. They didn't eat or shoot deer. They did not kill anything. They meditated, they sun-gazed, and people say, oh, it's boring, Eric. You do it and tell me how boring it is. When you have electrical energy power, makes you thrive, makes you charged, which you'll never get from consuming animal. When you consume animal, you're eating an ascetic product, a blood-ridden sacrifice to this evil system every single time that makes this system work. You're making it thrive through your intentions of killing, death, destruction, and mayhem. That chaos is the Serim that you saw, or Saturn, or Satan, okay? It's the light of the dog star that fell upon the square, the stone god. Okay, the ancient people, Egyptians, knew that once every year the parent sun is in line with the dog star. Therefore, the Great Pyramids was constructed to this sacred movement. That's why you have to see the three pyramids in lines next to each other. Okay? Constructed in a way at the sacred moment, the light of the dog star fell upon the square stone of God at the upper end of the great gallery, descending upon the head of the high priest who received the supersolar force and sought through his own perfected solar body to transmit to other initiates. This added stimulation for the evolution of their godhood. Okay, that's the Book of the Masters, which you can obtain as well. We are all gods. I'm trying to tell you this.
The code for the secret atom bomb program of the Nazis was called Sirius.
Sirius.
One of the most famous German esoterists behind the occult dogma of the Schwarz Sohn was Schwaller de Lubitsch. To Lubitsch, the Black Sun was the cosmic system of atomic structure, whose nucleus was in the great provider called
Horus,
Sophis.
Osiris.
He stated the dog star was an extreme gravitational force emanating from the galactic center.
See, in the galactic center is what I'm talking about. It's in Mount Meru. And this video may not even touch on that. That's how deep this goes. It goes furthermore deeper. There's the Mount Meru, which is a portal, black hole, hollow earth hole. This is why they have the North Pole, Antarctica, completely bordered off by military, UN, and over, what is it, like 50, there's a pact or agreement between 50 other nations that say no one is to take that over. And they all agreed to it because they know they're so powerful. What is in the center, right below the North Star, that's where your tree of life is, okay? They don't allow anybody to go there. No photographers, nothing. It's an Antarctic circle, whatever. You have a flat earth plane, and in the center is that. That is heaven. They know that, okay? There's a huge magnetic energy and force, which I've connected with the Black Sun. Osiris is many-eyed with reason for casting his beams in every direction. He beholds, as it were, with many eyes, the whole earth and sea, and with his poet's words agree. Thou sun, who all things seest, and nearest all. But some of the ancient mythologies among the Greeks give to Osiris the additional name Dionysus, okay? And by a slight change in the name, Sirius, one of these, Eumolpus, speaks in his Bacchic poems, thus Dionysus named, bright as a star, his face aflame with rays. Okay, that's the Phoenician history of Sanchuithon.
And that Sophis, being called the soul of the dog star in antiquity, was also the soul of the German people emblazoned upon the national flag, the swastika.
There you have
To
it.
the high echelon occultists within the feuding society like Lubitsch, the SS were the initials that stood for ISIS, and the first and last letters of the name, Sirius. Within the matrix of theism and mythos amongst all early primal civilizations is the ground zero and point of origin, the Sirius star.
Sirius star. All these stories that Bion, who was the very first hierophant of all the Phoenicians from the beginning, allegorized and mixed up with the physical and cosmical phenomena and delivered to the prophets who celebrated the orgies and inaugurated their mysteries, and they proposing to increase their vain pretensions from every source, handed them on to their successors and their foreign visitors. One of these was El Sirius. You see that word El, like Israel, God. Feminine and masculine, Elohim. There's no two ways about that, Christians. You can't change up the meaning. In Hebrew, it was what it said it was. So the God you worship through Jesus, going back, this is how they said, the changing the names was a way to allegorize or manipulate one God to another God, okay? And because you don't understand it, because it's allegorical, it's been hidden, the hidden one, okay? You think it's El Saturnalia or Elohim, okay? This is the thing. Have you ever seen Elohim? Have you ever seen Yahweh? Has he ever talked to you? Have you ever spoken to you? You connect with what you think is something good. You may even feel that energy. That's the Holy Spirit, right? That's the black sun. Okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. That energy that you manifest when you pray, and then you're like, wow, my prayers were answered. It's not because Jesus or your Bible, your faith. They're only giving you a piece of it. You are God. You will do greater things than the Messiah. And even Jesus says that. But you don't tap into that because you don't read the Bible, but let alone you have faith. You believe something. You believe what they taught you, but you don't know who you are. You're still blind. This is why I call that a slave manual. It's been perpetrated on purpose, purposely proposing, increase the vain pretensions of every source, handed to them, their successors. Why do you think it's available to you? The elite would have definitely made that book gone, bye-bye. They would have removed it. They absolutely could. No, they created it. It's the royal roadmap. You understand that? The prophets, that's not real prophecies. These prophets didn't exist. Josephus was a Jew who betrayed the Judaism. Okay, he came to the Greeks. They made a law out of the Torah instead. Okay, literally saying that God was the Most High. They used that God, Elohim, Yahweh. Okay, then with Josephus and Caesar, the Caesar family at that time, 0 BC, they made Israel the kingdom of heaven, literally on earth. Okay, because it was the break off of Mount Meru. They used the Caesar family in 4 BC. Isn't that ironic? Jesus wasn't born in 0 BC. They say that. He was born in 4 BC. Okay, that actually is the same time that Caesar was born. Okay, the first Caesar. And then at 0 BC, there was a Caesar that ruled, and then there was Augustus Caesar. There was your Roman, all the different Caesars. Okay, you can go research this, watch the documentary. What was it called? The God Who Was Not There. Okay, you can find all this information right there. Okay, El Saturnalia, El Sirius, the inventor of the 3 letters, brothers of Chinna, the first who had the name changed to Phoenix. Okay, the rising above the ashes, right? Let's see what that word is. We got 3 here. Remember the system. C is always 3. H is 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 11 plus what? 5. Right? That's 7. And then 8. So that's a balance. 8 is a high authority of balance. Like this over here, this symbol here, that's an octagram. Okay? That's 8. There's 8 sides. But in the center is 9, which is God. And that's why we put that symbol there, which is the 13th dynasty. Okay? We have control. We are the 9th. Okay? Which is Satan. Okay? But when we have good intentions, we're overthrowing Satan's world. Okay, the satanic order is done. This stuff over here will be done for. All they're doing, all this hard work you see, it's going to be removed. All of it. Look at the chemtrails. Yet again, they're trying to spray chemtrails on me because they know I'm coming out with too much truth to the public. Okay? They're not going to be able to stop me because I already put a blessing over the chemtrails that says that if you spray the air, chemicals, you will drop dead. You'll be removed as well, okay? So you spray it, whether you know it or not, you'll have to be removed, okay? You're not going to spray my nature. My birds, they'll be protected with barriers of protection. From here on out, there will be no more Morgellons. Vaccines will not harm my children, my babes. You will not harm them. You'll not lay a hand on them. Any type of abuse or psychological, soul, spiritual abuse, it will not hinder. You will drop dead. You'll be removed. You will fall. You'll hit your head. You will bleed to death. You will have your throat magically slit. You will not abuse, harm my children, harm my animals, harm my human beings, my people. You will not enslave them. I am here to set my people free. Plain and simple. It's going down. And I know. I don't just believe this. I know the Black Sun has got our back. Okay? A lot of this stuff is deceptive. To take it and switch it and swap it, that's what I'm saying. You can use this power for good or evil. Okay? A lot of these movies you see in the Hollywood, they even portray all this. Go back and take what I've taught to you, what you're learning through me, and go to my channel. Watch Hollywood. We'll break it down in the Hollywood movies. The Yellow Brick Road of Wizard of Oz, the Matrix, literally. You name it. Knowing, Arrival, that's the Black Sun. It's all right in front of you. They're putting this stuff right in your face. But you aren't getting the hidden meaning or message because they're putting a story that is fictional, it is allegorical, it's hidden. Okay? That's what this is all about. The Bible itself is allegorized, not literal or illustrative half-truth. Okay? They're throwing you off with thinking Jesus died for your sins, all this. He's sacrificed, blood ritual, drinking the blood. So you're accepting blood ritual sacrifices and a vampiric act, the blood, his flesh, all that. Okay? They're allowing you to be okay with that when they literally behind closed doors, they do those things. And that's your Lord, Baal. Okay? You don't need to sacrifice humans. Even Yahweh, when he told Abraham to sacrifice his son, was it Jacob? I mean, why would he even mess with him like that? Why would you even play around and say, kill your own son for my sake? It's disgusting. Yahweh is by far one of the most evil entities. Do you not see it? After Israel won the battle, he said, go and choose your booty, choose your young, choose your prostitutes, make them your whores, have sex with them and have your way with them. Do you not understand that? That's Yahweh. Go read the Torah. I want you to read it word for word. We have the Hallelujah show. We break it all down for you. And then you say, oh no, the New Testament. Jesus came to correct those things. No, wake the fuck up. You're an idiot if you believe that. Okay, look at it. Okay, Jesus, the Son, okay, was created by Josephus and Caesar. So when you prayed to Caesar, what do? The things he told you. What did Jesus tell you? Love your neighbor. Be a pushover. Don't be like me, Eric here, the EGP, telling you the truth. Don't be like him. No, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, right? Give him those coins, right? That's what he says, right? Think about it. Ah, there. See that silver? Shekels, too. I got gold and silver. Why? Why is this so important? What is this? That's Hercules, by the way. The story of Hercules is virtually the exact same thing. Okay? Fighting for the common good. You see the Black Sun behind him? That's what those little nines are. Okay? Literally. Okay? This is all truth right here. What's it called? 1 troy ounce, 12 laborers. You see that? The 12, that's the 33rd degree, okay? 12 months. You know the truth is that there are 13 months in a year, okay? That's our 13th dynasty. So we're going to come back with the balance. We are the balance. We're the truth. We're the 4 to their 3, okay? Right now, the 3 has been controlling for a long time. Balance is as awakened. It's the Heru. It's the Aquarius. It's the pouring down of the new world cryptic Moringa order. Okay, we're bringing back peace to the lands. You don't even understand. Things are about to be much better in my name, the Black Sun. I promise you this. Get ready. Everything's gonna be perfect. We know you're hurting. We know you're poor. We know. Okay, everybody. This is no joke. Okay, Trump's not helping the matters. He's making it worse. Okay, well, he's gonna have to change, and he will be on our side. Okay, he will have to. And someone just told me I need to chill like a villain. That's just crazy. There's going to be a lot of shills coming and attacking me. They're not going to stop me. They're not going to hinder me. Like I said, we will thrive. Go check out my Black Sun Baby video on YouTube when I woke up to all this kind of stuff. fact, you know what? While we're here live, we're going to come right back to this here in a second. I'm going to go share this link with them so they can see, you know, what we're talking about right this very moment. It's 2 hours and 43 minutes. And 42 seconds, right? So that's 6 and what was it? 2. There's another good video, the blood over intent. We're gonna come right back to that. I'm not getting sidetracked. I always come back full swing. Check out the B12 video. I want you guys to get on B12. I love you. That's why I came up with that video. The meat eaters, everybody, they're also getting sick. Okay, don't think you're not. 80% have B12 deficiency. So it's not a meat, you know, it's vegan thing. They always try to say vegetarians or vegans. Well, no, it's everybody across the board. We have 11 to 17% oxygen levels, which is not fit for human breathability. Down in Brazil, it's 98, 99% pure oxygen. Do you understand that? That's where we get our oxygen, okay? There's a lot of stuff you don't understand or realize. I was taught all this at Harvard University. They taught us. It's the elite, prestigious schools. Okay, let's see what he said. You need to get in a dark cave basement under a church and play the piano pipes. You need to chill like a villain, my friend. I only do as the black sun. These are those shells, and his name is Awoken Hunter. A black sun baby. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Directs me to do. Watch my latest. What should we say, folks? What do we want to say? My latest epicsy. I am live, and I love you, brother. Putting you on the spot as I speak here. Okay, we're going to put it here for them. Thank you all so much for watching. Please share this. I've asked you to share it. When you share it, you will be blessed with the kazwa. I'm telling you these things now. It's the truth. Okay, ABBABOLE. There's power in these things because of the numbers, okay? Numbers. Do the math. I'm not even sure what a Woken Warrior is. Who is this? Oh, it's rap, spiritual music. Yeah, it's probably a 33rd degree Masonic shill. Looks like it. I don't know how they come across our thing, but we love you regardless. So this is this here. We're going to download this before they take it down, by the way. And I'm going to share this on here so they can, we promote your video at 2 hour 40 minute mark here. This is the Nibiru Pole Shift Prepping and Survival fan page, and I'm actually going to go ahead and like their page now. I think I did, but in case I didn't, go check them out. I don't know. There's a lot of shills that are bringing stuff up, but usually the ones that got 50 subscribers, 1,000 viewers, you know, things like that, they are the truth, okay? Things like that. You can get this for free here, Hide My IP. It's really good. It kind of slows your computer down, but you can hide your IP, you know, things like that. It's pretty interesting. See? And, it'll find your IP address and things like that. So that's cool. Pole shift. That's the latest video I had. See, this is the mother and the son. Okay, it's Jesus and the mother. Okay. Wow, it looks like this is like only video it's posted. I can't even believe I got that pole shift. They just need to know the Earth is not a spinning ball. So I hope that's one thing that they'll check out. You can check out my latest videos, which are 200 reasons. What is it? 200 proofs the Earth is not a spinning ball. So if you want, you can go to Eric Plott. I don't add people unless you're my personal friend. I only have 8 friends on this account. I have thousands on my other accounts. I got 5,000, 5,000. They took down my other Eric Plott account, so I've lost a huge audience there. I tried to get it back. They said that I am not following community standards or rules or whatever. These are all videos that were removed from Vimeo. So I've had Vimeo, my entire account removed. I had my other YouTube channel removed. They hijacked it. I can't even figure out the email address, let alone password anymore, because they've taken it off. They've literally disconnected it. They've taken my website down because, wow, sorry that this video does not exist. I've gone through hell. I've been working for you guys. So if you guys don't see the work put involved in this, and I'm not even making millions like I should, that's the thing, is everybody needs to realize I love you guys so much. This is what I'm doing to spread social awareness, subconscious awareness, conscious health, everything. Okay, these are the videos. So I'm going to post this on the video you're watching right now. You can go watch them all day long. I had a guy say, I watched 15 hours of your videos straight, Eric. I love it. Okay, this guy actually knows what's up. There's some people, they sound crazy at first, but they know what's going on, believe it or not. And I need to get that video here, and we're gonna, how you do it, remember, TeleVZR. Okay, we downloaded it. We got the gray state. We're gonna put that on our channel. Like TeleVZR. Enter. What is this equal? 2, 5, and 5 is 10, and that's 3, 13, which is 4, 5, 6. And V is always 8, right? Right, so that's, we had 6 here. So 14 is 5, and 5 and Z is 8. That's 13th dynasty, so it's 4, and R is 9, so that's 13, which is 4. There you go, see? You can download even Facebook videos with this. Bam! There, I got it. Isn't that cool? Look how these videos I have to download. Literally, they're giving me a week, y'all. I have to sit here. It's so important to me. Look at all these videos. It showed me. I had 50,000 views on some. You know what I'm saying? That's just views here. I don't want to lose my spot. Where were we? We are at... I'm letting you in on my life because I love you guys. I'm not hiding. One Nation Under Trump. This is a video that actually promotes Trump on 103, which is 13. So I believe he's going to be used for our 13th dynasty. There's no doubt. I like Trump. I'm not going to lie. What he says, all that. Do I believe he is what he's saying he is? He's controlled by the Vatican. He has to be. Okay, so he's a 33-degree Mason, hierarch. They wouldn't have chosen him if they didn't have control over his mouth. The whole thing of him being Twitter, everything reflects what I'm actually about, what me, Eric Plott, is doing. Okay, he is the me. Like literally everything I say, it goes to him. I would really respect him, and I'd respect the Vatican and all of it if they gave me credit and were open. And they unveiled all these things, these videos, these Hollywood videos, all of it. I would really appreciate if they came out and told the world that we got all of these ideas and these genius stories and all these things planned. The way they speak, they got it from me. They watch me. They make sure to filter me out. They censor me. They don't like to hear it. So I'm bringing it out. An open sesame, a paradox, a Pandora's box unveiled. Okay, right now. And telling you these things. These are some videos I've had. I've got thousands of videos, literally. I've worked over the year, hundreds and hundreds, making, thousands of views, tens of thousands. Look, 20,000 views right here. A Day in the Life of Plott, the tropical Jewish vegan cowboy. Okay? That's part of the reason they've taken me down. Okay? Literally. I've had millions and millions of views. Okay? And I've worked so hard the past 11 years building my empire of truth. And I even said I will never stop doing this for the people. Divine love. If you don't see it, this is the truth. Oh, then I've frozen my computer up. Oh, God. I'm speaking too much. They've literally had my computer go all crazy, static. Look, I can't move my mouse. There we go. You name it. Coming out too much. Remember the Tillman movie? It's Spanish subtitles. Amazing. Okay? Literally amazing. It breaks down what's going on. Dang, now I've lost my place. Let's see, did I do the Tillman? See, they knocked it off my highlight on here. Yeah, I guess I'll do Tillman again if not. And I wasn't even able to make that public, but that's the saddest story. That was literally the nail in the coffin for America. To me. Okay? Let's finish this up as this is 136, which is 10. You imagine that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So we've got that. Look, I didn't post. They must have knocked my internet off or something. So they're going to see our live video. We're going to download this video and put it on our thing. This is what this guy said. Real problem and real nightmare. We write code now. See, he's right. Pull I ticks. This is sun. And you put an 8 here instead. So that's 1, which is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is 5. Good. See that? He made it a 5 because it's made a 9. We are 144. This guy's spot on. And I want him to see my work. Because look how crazy he is. Okay, we're going to tell him that we're putting him live on our video at around 2:54. I love you guys so much. This is what I'm doing too. Okay, 2:54. We're going to give it to him. And I'm going to subscribe to the dude. I'm 303 on there. We talk about your genius on figuring, because they're spiritually enlightened to figure this out, figuring the sacred universe let's see, God numbers. Some people are waking up to this. God numbers with the black sun baby control over all. See, they have no power over us. They have no say-so in what we're doing. E.g. P. I am the divine God. ABBABOLE. ABBABOLE. It's hard doing this with one hand. ABBABOLE. Okay. The Kazwa. Okay. And then we'll give them a link to you are live at, what is it? 2 hours and 54 minutes we've been going. Okay. Mark. Thank you, whoever's hanging on and watching with us. We love you. Okay. Put it there. This guy may seem crazy, but like I said, we're going to break down what he said. Now, planetarium. Now, that's still downloading. It's only at 16%. That's okay. You can actually download a couple of it at the same time. It's 1 minute long, the guy did. That's even a symbolic number. Okay, what we got here? Bam. We got this all downloaded. I've created this, by the way. This is a supercomputer, which I created. Okay, and they've tried so hard to hack it. They've destroyed it. I did a video called Plott, Cure for Cancer, and I can never make it. Every time I make it, the semicolon there, Plott, Cure for Cancer. I have the trailers and everything. And it's part of the reason why they took my Vimeo down too. I talk about soursop, moringa, how you can use it to reverse cancer. We've seen miracles like that happen. And I'm not even playing. We're taking along for this voyage, this story that's very real. They took it down. Okay, let's see what this translation says here. Very funny and so much reality. Yes, check this one out. It's called The Opinion Rhapsody. It is funny as heck. But like I was saying, let's see here. We are awakening the full truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, from this moment on, and we're not going to capitulate. Okay, which means we're not going to stop or hinder or falter for anyone. Okay, let's go to Eric Plott. If you want to order moringa now, it really helps us out. I can send you a link or an invoice. It would be so great. So there's this guy. We're downloading his video. We're going to put it on the channel. I hope he has no problem. I'll definitely give him credence. Zeus 13, Zilla 13, U 13. Now, I used to think people like this were crazy. What's wrong with them? You know, this is satanic and evil. Okay, let's look at his word planetarium. Okay, he's trying to make it all goofy and stuff just to get your attention. Blot over intent. Planetarium. Okay. And I wish these Masons would come out clean and tell you the number system they're using, but they're putting spells out. They're casting spells, whether you watch them or not. It doesn't matter. This is why I'm changing the matrix. I'm decoding it, I'm encoding it, what they say, and I'm reversing it. I'm writing it. And then these words have power. The writings, these numbers together, bring to life. When you have the sun hit this, and what I say and do, what I write here, I have a whole bunch of book. This is the book of what's to come. Look at all that. I've read a lot of it. Look, this is what they're supposed to do. I've drawn it out for them. They're supposed to put gold, silver, platinum, and copper right in my front yard. Okay, they were supposed to do that April 15th. Instead, they did their blood ritual sacrifices. Okay, I've read all these. These are on my channel. I've read all of these of what's to come. From all the plagues, the curses, it's all right here. I've read it live. Okay, literally. Look at all this I've written. Look at a whole book, right? Look at that. Yeah, it's all going to happen. I've already seen it happen. I'll say stuff like the sun come out with more radiation power than ever, or rains and blizzards and crazy things in the skies. And then they happen, right? As I say, I'll put a date and time, everything, to their system. So I'm using their system and their words against them. Okay, they want to play games? We can play games. Because there's a side to you have to be evil, or you got to be more evil than they're evil. Does that make sense? Because they're doing this and they think it's cute. And your kid really ends up autistic, sick, retarded, and you think, nothing of it. Oh, it wasn't surely the doctor's fault or the system. That shit never existed before. Wake the fuck up, okay? I'm sorry, I cuss. I'm really pissed about this. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 9 is always 15, which is 6, okay? So you can always just remember that it's 6. 9 engulfs that. 9 and 9 is always 9. 9 and 3 is always the 12, which is the 12, and it's the 3. So they have power over the 3, 6, and 9. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9. Planetarium is 9. So he's talking about the planetarium, okay? So the word has a meaning. So like planetarium, just thinking about what is that? Planetarium. So that's the matrix you live in. It's a 9 system, right? It's divinely crazy, chaotic. Okay, that's what Israel is. Well, actually, Israel, spelled like that, is 10, but Israel is like this, the planetarium, which we're creating, which is the 13th dynasty. Okay. See what that is, right? Because it's all important what we're telling to you today. Okay, that's 10, right? 10 there. Okay, 5 and 2 is 7. 7 and 7 is 14, which is 5. 5 and 4 is 9. Okay, so that just crossed out all that. And then you can say 8. Well, what's interesting is 8 and 9. This is really a fantastic, amazing thing that happens. The 8 to the 9, it changes it up to 17, which is 8. So it's balanced. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bam. We are the new 12. You see that? We're taking over. We're the new 3. We're the new 3, 6, and 9. We are the new world order. Okay? We are the 6, 7, 6, 6. And that's how we're going to switch up the game. Right there. See, I'm hacking the system, baby. Okay? Matrix down the rabbit hole. Let's see what he's meaning here. Matrix down the rabbit hole. Like this guy. This is interesting. Even his name, Zeus, the gorilla, whatever. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 9. 9. 8 is X always, I think. No. What is X? X is always 6. Okay? Because you say X, Y, Z. Just remember this. Just remember X, Y, Z. Okay? You can remember it this way. 7 and 8. Because this is the 26th. This is the 25th. And then this is the 24th. See that? 24, which is 6. See that? X, Y, Z is like saying 13. And then the 6 is like saying 19, which is 10. So X, Y, Z is 10. See that? So that's like God. Okay? Or 1, in other words. Okay. 9 and 9 is 9. 9 and 6 is 6. Bam. Okay? I hope you guys are understanding this Illuminati matrix code, this God's numbers, as I call it. 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 is actually 4. So that's the 13th dynasty. So matrix is 4. Isn't that amazing? Down. Let's break down exactly what he's talking about. When you break down every word of something, you're going to pinpoint what its intentions are, no matter what it is. Even if he's not aware of it, it will, okay? Because it's been written, and that's what was written in his heart. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the Kazwa, 11, which is 2. He's almost prophesizing us. I just want you to know that. And so is every book, ever. And I didn't even know the code. I've not been manipulating the codes or my words. They just fall into place as is. That's 10, and that's 15. If you looked at it this way, that's 12. See? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or 13, I'm sorry. Yeah, 7 and 5 is that. So that's 13 dynasty right there. Okay? Either way you do it, like 8 plus 2, and then 5, right? That's 10 and then 15, which is 6. You can go this way and say 13 plus 2 is 15, which is 6. So either way you add these numbers up, that's what's amazing. It always will be right, no matter what. Doesn't matter. It's never going to be different. You can add every number up across the thing, right? All of them. It will be the same as if you were adding it one by one like I'm doing here, and then adding these up. You see what I mean? I could just go across the board and add them all up. And some people can look at it and just add it up in their head and know it just by looking at it. Spiritual programs out there and in their spiritual soul. I don't know how they do it. I can't do that. I'm just going to be honest. Even though I am the black hole, I'm building up and working. See, I haven't had this power, this information. My entire life I've been a slave to this system. Okay, 8, 9 is 8, 8 and 5 is 13 again. So it's the 13th, which is 4. Last thing it's set is the rabbit. I like to take the 9s out, so it's 9. And then 10 here, 14, 15, 16, which is 7. See, that tells a story right there. You have balance, a balance, and then a leader to the balance, a leader who is spiritual, and then 4, a balance, furthermore. Okay, ending and starting with balance, which is 8, 9, 10, and then you can say 16, and then you can say 7, which you know is 13, dynasty, and then the 2, which is 23. That is a perfect number. That is, in numerology, that's Jesus, and many different things, but it doesn't even matter. If you believe in Jesus, you're going to say he's 23, but Jesus is actually just 2 when you actually do the number system right, the gematria. But this is 5. So what he's saying in the Matrix down the rabbit hole, he is saying God, finding God with the information. Okay, so let's start back. Planetarium is what? Let's look at it again. Planetarium is 9. Okay, so it's a divine down the matrix hole. So 9 plus 5 is 14, which is 5. It takes it right back to itself. Okay, so then he says Donald Trump twice. So let's see. Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump. He says this twice. So we're going to square this. Okay, let's see what he's meaning by this. 4, 6, 5. See, and because I'm taking my time and doing this, this tells you that something that's important, and I'm supposed to go with it divinely. I am going with where the black sun is taking me. I wouldn't have found that. When I found the black sun baby hashtag, his video was literally sitting right there on my selection. I had nothing to do with this man. Don't know him. Never met him. I have no idea who he is. Okay. I know he's a part of this cult, this Masonic cult that they have set up as a blood over intent cult, okay? And they follow this guy named Quasi-Illuminus, who's telling a lot of truths, but he is taking it into a satanic realm. He's not fully coherent to the truth, okay? He's not promoting the 13th dynasty, in other words, okay? He claims that they want to bring intent to bring heaven on earth, but are they really doing it? They're not showing a message of love, I feel. Okay? They're looking too deep. You need to connect with the black hole. Okay? Okay, Don is 6. That makes sense. You know, like the Donald or the Madonna or Donna. Don, which is the 6. Or leader. Great leader. Equals 12. To 12 is just 13. It's 3, sorry. Like the 13th dynasty. Okay, old is 10 and 13. There's your 13th dynasty I was talking about, which is the balance. Which now, that's 10, you see that? Which is 1, so that's God. Trump, I think we lost our one follower here. 7 and 7 is 14, which is 5, and then 7. 5 and 2, I mean, is 7, and that is 16. So it goes back to 7, right? Which Donald Trump is the balance, in other words. But he says it twice. This is the interesting that happens when you say things twice. It actually ends up 16, which is 7. So balance, balance, and then 7. So he is the prophet or Messiah, the gray state, the Lucifer. Okay, now he said planetary matrix. Okay, so what is that? Planetarium is 9. Matrix is 7. Okay, planetary matrix is 9 plus 7, which is 16, or 7. So he's saying that it's going to a spiritual enlightenment, the third eye, the gray state, the Lucifer. Okay, Donald Trump, it's a 7, down the rabbit hole, okay, down the rabbit hole is 8, well, let's say that's 10, and 9 is 19, which is 10, or 1. So Donald Trump and 1. So then it takes it to 7 and 1, which is 8. Okay, balance. So it went back from being balanced, but he said it twice here, making it 7, but then he says Donald Trump down the rabbit hole, which takes it to 8. See how that works? And then the planetary matrix is 7. So he is the 8 and 7. So it's going 7, 8, 7, 8. See that? Which 7 and 8 is 13. Okay, which is 4, the balance. Okay, this is what he means by this. I'm literally breaking down his words. Planetary matrix. So, okay, so again, it's 9 and 7. So 7, because it's 16 and 7. Okay, so we'll break that down. Scares them, may you rest in hell. Oh, you got 6 words there. They're all 6 and 8. The barren lied. Okay, so let's see what he's saying here. You can take notes and write all this down, because it says this is what you'd call a real prophet or prophecy, because he is writing it. And you don't just pray, because see, they got your language, what you know, your ABCs through 26. They have it rigged to where there's no power in it, and you've given your power away to a middleman named Jesus or God. And when you do that, you no longer can have the magnetic power to bring things into existence. Okay, that is the problem. I'm trying to show you how you can escape. Oh, this isn't evil, this isn't satanic, whatever. You may find it that way because anything that is right or truthful, you take as a lie, because you've been taught not to look outside of things. You'll call it heresy or heretic or sin or evil. Okay, the evil is the thing that you worship, taking this information away from you. They use this information to keep you enslaved. Okay, so you have S, which is 1. I gotta get this video done so that I can get my orders out. I hope y'all do consider supporting me. Look at all this work I'm doing for you. This is some work that I have for you to do your homework. Okay, this is some good information. S is always 1, 3 is C, 1, R is 9, and 5 there. You can look at this real quick. It's 10, and then that's 8, which is 18, 19, which is 10. So scare is 10, which is 1. Isn't that amazing? Scare is God. So see if they want to scare, because that's how they control you, again, with their number system. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, is their number system, their gematria, their God numbers, is set up to scare or control you. Okay, 10 and 9 is 19, which again, 10 is them, or 1, so you have 2 there. May, okay, that's 9 and 4, which is 13, dynasty, which is 4. May is the balance, because you're talking about something, you're balancing something. May something come into manifestation. 6, 3, that's 9 and 7 is 16, which is 7. So you are always a 7. That's why you don't identify. They don't want you to be you. They don't want you to be the gray state. They don't want you to be the middle. They don't want you to be the either or. Okay, 7's in between. Nothing goes into it. This is your independence. 7. They want you to make a 3, 6, and 9 or a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 lifestyle of yourself. Build yourself up. But you can be a 7 to be set free. Okay, you can be Christos. You can be Christ conscious, centered. Okay, that's 7, the gray state. All colors are gray. Okay, plain and simple. Okay, that's 10 and 17, which is 8. Okay, so 8's about high balance, rest. That's authority. That's sleeping. That's being at peace. That's why rest is so important to heal. Patience, tolerance, effective communication. Patience, tolerance, effective communication, and acceptance. It's the key. It's the keys to life and the keys to divine love. Selflessness, positive thinking. 9 and 5 is 14, which is 5. So in is always 5, half of God. In and out, you know. Hell, let's see what hell is, right? It's an interesting one, right? We have 6 here and 5, which is 11, 8, 9, 10. So hell is, again, the 10 or the 1, right? There's no 0, so just remember that. O, which is 6. Oh, wait. Oh, the barren lied. Let's see, this is not right. I don't know why I did that. It's like that. Oh, like that. Look at that. See how it just came up like that? Like a curse almost. Oh, and that happens a lot when you're doing this. Things change. You got to get it just right how it's spelled. That's 12, that's 18, that's 9. And then 16 and the 24, right? Which is 6. Look at that. Oh, you see that? And that is 15, which is 6. Oh, the barren lied. And the is always 6 too, I believe. Let's just check. Make sure I got this right. 7, right? Or 10 and 15 is 6, yep. 6, okay. Oh, so 6, 6. Barren. 9, 10. And then there's 11. So that would be 9, 11 is always going to be 10, 11, which is 2, and 2 is 4. So the barren, oh my God, the balance lied. What is lied? See how it tells a story in the numbers, brings it like to life, it activates the spelling. Okay, 3, 9, 5, 4. Okay, I know they're gonna block this video. This filter the hell out of my videos. I used to get thousands of people. You can check my Plott palm trees. I was like 16,000 viewers. People watching me. They filtered the heck out of me because people ended up dead for watching my stuff because they were in darkness. So I'm trying to fill people out of that darkness and tell them they're blessed. They'll be protected. I'm protecting them with these number systems. This book, it is written. Okay, you have nothing to harm, nothing to worry about. Because 9 and 9 is 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go, lied. Look at that, 12. That's your 33 degrees. Your 12 is the manipulators, the 3. So they lied. See, the barren, that's Trump. That's 8, 8. They lied. See that? Scare them, may you. Rest in hell. Oh, the barren. And what's his son, Trump's son's name? Barron. You see that? The Trump lied. That's 3. It's that he's the 12. You see that? So literally he's telling you, Donald Trump comes as a spiritual, divine, gray, either or, which is good, authority, right? Planetary matrix, he's 7. He created a good system that's supposed to work, but scared them into this matrix system, just like religion does, scares you into heaven. Scare them, you may rest in hell, which is a 1, or God. That's what it says, you know, death, which is the black sun. Okay, so let's add all this up. Stop talking about it. 7, right? 8, 9. 9 and 4 is 13, which brings you back to 4. Okay? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's 3. Okay, 3, 4, and 5 is 9. So we'll just put 9 over here. All this equals 9 so far. So it's a divine spiral, right? Divine 9. 9 and 6 is 15, which is 6. And 6 is 12. There's your 12 again, which is the 3. The Mason, the high 33rd degrees. They wrote all this. You see what I mean? All that equals 12. So scare them, may you rest in hell. Oh, so that's your 33rd degrees. They're scaring you, so you rest in hell. And that's where they're going. Okay, so 3 and 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10, which means this whole statement made is 10. Okay? That is God. You see what I mean? 10 is God. It is the X, Y, and Z. It is the EGP. This is the truth. May it set you free. Okay? It is God. Scare them, may you rest in hell. Oh, the barren lied. Is God trying to tell you something. Okay? That's God. It's prophetic.
May you rest in hell. Oh, the barren lied. March one eye.
March one eye. See, what is he talking about? The eye, the left eye that is to be plucked out. Odin plucked his eye so he could see all these things, which is the left eye. See, he had to become righteous and went down the right path instead of the wrong path, which is your right hand, which is your left brain. Okay, it's your analytical, the numbers. Okay, but in that you want your left eye creatively, because this is what it's all about, creative intention. So that story is even a lie. Okay, if anything, you want to pluck out your right eye, which takes you to your left brain, and that's your right hand side, the right path. Okay, and that's all that's good if you do that, by the way. So 3, 8, 6, and then N is 5, and 5, 5, 7, 5, and 4. Okay, marched one eye. 10 and 8 is 18, which is 9. 9 and 7 is 16, right? Which is 7. So march. So there you go. That's your one eye is the 7, the crown chakra. 10 and 6 is 7. It's 16, which is 7, which is good. There's your 5 so far. Okay, I, 10. You have 7, which is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There you go. 21 is the 21 or the Masonic order, which is still 3, but it's flipped backwards. That's me. Okay, marched one eye. That's me. I'm the 21. Okay, it's the other way around. We're switching things up. 3 and 5 is 8 to create an authoritative balance. Again, this man here is prophesizing me. That's me. The octagram. The 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 in the middle is me. And that's what was said about the planetarium. The planetarium. I'm creating the Moringa Cryptic Kingdom. See, he didn't know what I was calling it, but that's, this dude's on point. Scares them, may you rest in hell. You see how quick that was? Scares them, may you rest in hell. Oh, this time spelled like this. The Baron lied. Okay, so what's different? He took out something. He took out 2 O's. You notice that? There were 2 other O's in the last statement that looked like this. Got it? Which is 6 and 6, which is 12. So he's taken the 12 out, or the 3. So that last statement where it said, scares them, may you rest in hell. Oh, the Baron lied. Right? He's saying the same thing. Scares them, may you rest in hell. Oh, but missing the 2 O's, which is 12 or 3. The Baron lied. So remember that was 10. All right? That equal 10. This is how simple. Let's just, instead of doing it all over again, we'll just say minus the 3. It's 7. Bam. So scares them, may you rest in hell. Oh, the Baron lied. That's the truth. Okay? That's the gray area. So marching the one eye, which is 13th kingdom. It's beautifying the balance. See how that worked? Think about it. Let that soak in.
Oh, the Baron lied, march one eye, march one eye. Oh, the Baron lied.
Okay, so he said march one eye, which is the 16, again, which is Trump, right? Which equals 7. Marched one eye takes you to 7. Bam, which is the same as scares them, may you rest in hell. Oh, the Baron lied. And that was the same one with the 7.
Scares them, may you rest in hell. May you rest in hell. Scares them.
Okay, so he's saying this twice, which is scares them. So he's saying S, 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 C, 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 A, R, R, S, E, S, them. Think this doesn't have merit? It absolutely does. It's quite crazy, I know. 3, 3, 3. So that's 3, 6, 9, and 3. And that's 12, which is 3. Okay. So you might as well just put that there. And then 3, 6. So that's 9. And 1, 9, 9. Then 1 is 10. And then 5, 1, which is 6. So we were at the 9, right? Because it said, there's like the 3 and this 6. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, which is 6, and then 3, which is 9. See that? That's how you can do it. Remember that. 9, 10, and 11, which is 2. And then the 6, which is 8. So scares them with the truth. Them is 8, 5, 4, which is 10, and 9, which is 19, which is 10. So he's saying it scares them, those who are the 9. Scares the planetarium, the 9. Is Ra-El. See? So by saying in the statement and then what the numbers equal, it tells you one side of the story, what you see on the outside, which may not make sense. But he's telling you the prophecy. It scares them. Okay? Them is the 10, the ones. Okay? And it doesn't have to be that way.
Oh, may you rest in hell.
Okay, he said scares them twice. So 9 plus 9 equals 18, which is 9. See, so it's one of those things that kind of flips back. And then may you rest in hell. Then he ends it with may you rest in hell. Okay? So there's another, like I said, carom shot here. May you rest in hell. He ends it with just that one statement. So from here to here. Okay? Can we figure this out? It's not that hard. 9 and 9 is 9 because it's 18, which is 9. And 9 plus 7 is 16, which is 7. So he's saying, may you rest in hell. So those who are the one-eyed. Okay? So he's either for or against the people with the one eye. Okay? Poisoned. Will you get with your blood? Great video. Motherfucker awesome. So what they're trying to do, I believe, with this blood over intent is throw you off by doing this blood over intent thing. But you got to not be distracted by that. You have to do that thing. You know what I mean? By your actions. Okay? Plain and simple. Check out Kevin Wesley. See, a lot of these people, they talk about it, but are they doing it? And that's a whole other ball game. You see what I'm saying? Let's finish this up and we'll wrap it up.
The star plays the most vital and important role in occult wisdom throughout history, whose knowledge is the most tightly kept and secretive, that unlocks the syncretic web of all mysteries of occult and metaphysical sciences. The Black Rite of Memphis practiced by the secret elites of Egypt revealed this esoteric secret through initiation.
And that's what they worship. The 33rd degree, they took all this information from the Egyptians, Ra, all that stuff, and they worship the black sun, and that's how they keep their power of control over the world. They hid it through the etymology and allegorical stories written in the Bible. It's taken from the Book of the Dead. You can go find that. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth, Hermes, the Sumerian texts. You'll find the truth, but behind it you'll find that the ultimate truth is the God numbers, which I've showed you, and I'm shared with you, and I'm taught you, and I'm teaching you more and more each day. Okay? Revelations 9:1, which is 10. Remember, this is 9, and E is 5. That's 14, which is 5. So good and good, 10. That's 15, which is 6. So this equals 6. Okay? It's like a dagger. And the fifth angel, so that makes 11, which is 2, sounded. And I saw a star fall from heaven onto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And that's me. I'm literally the fifth angel. I'm here. I've sounded my trumpet, and I was given the key to the bottomless pit. And I'm here to show you the key to the bottomless pit is heaven. Okay? I am the Sirius, the black sun. It's given the key.
Black dog sun.
This is why when I started my channel, it's called Blaze 1145172. It's known as the Shining One. People called me Sunshine. People called me the Blaze. Okay, it's Blaze, the blazing star, right there. Take a snapshot of that. Hold on. Let's see if I can go back.
Egypt revealed this esoteric secret through initiation into the
God dang it.
dog sun.
Just messed that up. Oh man, I can't believe that. Does not want me to take a picture. It's me. blazing star. I am the 2. You see that? I shall see them, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and the spectre shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of the Moab, and destroy all children of Sheth. Okay, that's me, Israel. See the 2? Rising star. Revelations 8:11, which is 8, 9, 10, and then again that, which makes it 6. And the name of the star is called Absinthe. The third part of the waters became Absinthe, which is actually Apollo or Apollyon. And many men died on the waters because they were made bitter. And that's what's going to happen. Is your waters will be poisoned. Okay, supernaturally. You see the 2 owls on the side, knowledge and wisdom. Okay, Absinthos. See that? Which is 8, 9, and 4. That's 17, right? 18, 19, 20, 21. Again, that's flipping the 32, the 12 to 21, which is 3. Okay, it's turning over. Okay, the Sirius, the green fairy. Okay, that's kind of new to me. I'm gonna put that down here, the green fairy, because the green fairy is actually like the Emerald Island. Okay, the green fairy is the power in the Mount Meru, the Aurora Borealis, which is very real. We can all go actually observe that, and there's power in that. Okay, there's no doubt about it. It's 9. These are 9, right? 7 and 7 is 5. 5 and 9 is 14, which is 5. 5, 10, 15 is 6. Okay? And however you want to do this, you can say that is 16, which is 7, and 6, which is 13. So that's 4, and 5 is 9. So it's just like saying planetarium. The green fairy, which you see there. I want to see what that picture was before this, because I was reading. Okay, there's that. Smooth, fruity, red ale, folklore. You'll see the Sirius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See that? 7. Pretty wild dog star. And the name of the star is called that. Was again, I missed it. I'm trying this time. Don't read it, just look. Damn it. It goes quick, doesn't it? See if we can catch it. Bam. You got 5 right here. There's the 5 stars. All different sorts of nations. And the pointing star down. There's the order. Your Osiris sister Isis come to you rejoicing for the love of you. You have placed her on your phallus, and your seed issues to her in her. She being already a Sirius, the Horus Spod, a star that has come forth from you. That's Horus, who is in Sirius. That's the pyramid text, line 632, which is 5, and 6, which is 11. Okay, that's the 2. Okay. Isis and Osiris. So we're going to put this on our channel. There's 40 seconds left. And we're going to be leaving you. Isis, in the form of the bird, copulates with the diseased Osiris observed by other gods. Then Herod, when he had privily called the Magi, acquired them diligently. What time the star appeared? Anubis, the morning star. Lucifer. See that? Look at that. Is that not just incredible? It's all in your artwork, in all of your ages. They can't even dismiss it. This is the tree of life, the burning tree. You can say the burning bush. Okay? It's Sirius. It's the black sun. It's the hidden one. Okay? See how they're on the Mount of Siron or whatever? It's the Mount Meru. You can change the names up, but look at the numbers. The planetarium, the green fairy, the emerald. Look how it's green. That's the green Aurora Borealis. I'm using these words because you identify it. This is the crown chakra. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Okay, enlightenment. This is what this one has. See, because really you have 6 here, pointing up, so you have that. Okay, going on. The hidden one. Okay, the crown chakra. You see, there's 6 people, man, over here. There's the Taurus, the woman, there's a serpent, woman. You see all this stuff? It's symbolic. The angels above, which is the balance, whether it's good or bad. The creator's energy, okay, that brings things to life. The 2 hands, okay, 2 feet. The divine, you are that divine God. Like there's the Aryan right here, shooting upwards with the serpent or the tree of wisdom. The serpent is life. It is God. God is the snake. Okay? The eagle pointing downwards. See that? There's a peace sign here if you notice it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a balance within. Okay, the Sethroth. Darth. Tree of life. Merkaba. Sirius glitters our lodges as the blazing star. Sirius glitters in our lodges as the blazing star. There you go. You saw it with the American flag. 50 and 5. SS was the anagram for the silver star. Sirius, the other name invoked by Aleister Crowley, which is 9 and 9, or 1 and 1, which is 2. The Illuminati, for the Illuminati. Kenneth Grant, Magical Revival. And we are the new Illuminati. See, they have control over the 2. Great Seal of the United States of America. Bam. You have the Star of David there. 50 stars, states. That was Shatara there. Osiris. Dog Star, Osiris. See that? Dog Star. The God. The God. Literally. You could just summarize the creator. The one name. The nameless one. We've got thousands of names for this creator. Okay? So, that is the deception. We're going to bring our book of life here. See, look, there's Horus. The 8. The cube. Okay? It's the truth. It's the way, the truth, the light. Okay? Hercules. It's Jesus. It's the same fucking thing. And it's 136 right now. What is that? That's 10. So 10, God has spoken to you. May your people be free, set free, and told the absolute true truth. You have to believe this is the reality of what is to come. So all these things have been put into place meticulously for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. This repeats itself. So life will go on, but we need to keep a balance and we need to correct all of this. And the way we will be able to do that is literally through coming together and knowing who we are. We are all gods. Collectively working together. Not better than one another. Okay? Like I said, otherwise you bring... We're outside here. You either have one of 2 choices, death and chaos, or righteousness, and you have the 4 sides to a pyramid, which means 4 and 3, which is 7. That's the cycle of life that you control and you wield. You're the creator. 3, 6, and 9. So you are 3, 6, and 9, but you are 10. See that? You're all things that are good. That's one pyramid. Okay? Life over death. Resurrection. You have the keys. I have the keys. I'm giving them to you. We all can be light. We can all be love. Come together. Come together for the truth. Dang, it almost wanted me to end it. I'm at 3:36. There's the sun. I wanted to end showing the sun. ABBABOLE. And I'm going to ground for the next however long. Ground. And look how, see, they faded it out. And I'm going to say right now, again, today, thus saith the ABBABOLE, that all those who spray these chemtrails to try to filter out my wonderful raw sun, they will be cursed. Okay? Plagues, curses, death, okay? All that's on them. Those who harm my nation, hey, harm my soil, building blocks, putting things together to suffocate and destroy my planet, they will be destroyed. In the same way, they will be buried in their self-righteous solitude, their mindless, self-indulgent ways. Sand may bury them back as they will return to sand which they were created as. The silica from the alchemical sun, water, air, all that. These cars will be destroyed. We don't need them. We'll be able to telepathically thrive and move on, move forward. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Again, Sirius, the star of Sirius, and our Moringa tribe. We're going to complete with the Moringa Cryptic Kingdom and all that is good. You have 3, 4, 5, and 5, which is 10, right before you. Yeah, 10, which is God above. Okay, which these people, if you're not getting the message by now, are trying to create and be their own God. Okay, they're destroying Earth and justifying it with these buildings, with these things, saying that they're God. Look at the chemtrails. To take away the sun, that energy, all you're to be doing and all you're asked to do is to gaze at that sun. Okay, take your shoes off. I want you to go over here and put your feet on the ground, just as these plants are. You're like a plant. And be planted, be sighted. And righteous will flourish like the palm tree and grow like the cedar in Lebanon. No weapons are formed against me that will prosper. You are the way, the truth, the light. I'm not here to control you, control other people. I'm telling you, the black sun is to return, is going to stop the injustices of all and be the justice for the world. Not like what you see or hear the United States and man do. That and this world order is coming to an end. The fallen empire before you. I am the King of the Jews. I am Israel. And my day and reign is now. And all will be destroyed through nature, in which I created thus before you today. And you will see winds, whirlwinds, storms, hurricanes, tornadoes created with rainstorms and blizzards before you today. Death will cover your clouds. It will be blanketed, and your sun will be blanketed with the black sun, which will haunt those of the unrighteous, as I am the way, I am the truth. I will stop all this madness. You'll feel my reign, you'll feel my wrath, for your sins and your unrighteous deeds are nothing to me. There's my wasp. Get ready, wasp. Royale, are you ready? I'm going to blanket the skies with the wasp. And I'm going to blanket the skies with my birds. And they will not be harmed by your chemtrails. Because I say to you today, one who chops of my tree, a branch, a leaf. It's one thing a leaf or a produce, but kills my trees, my bushes, my cactus, my soil will be haunted with curses and plagues of destruction. Death, atherosclerosis, obesity, diabetes, cancer. And none will stop me, none will hinder my work. None will come before me. They will drop like the flies that they kill. These chemtrails, we're not going to harm or hinder anyone. This video will be posted, it will go viral. As I say to you, these things in Egypt, the holy ABBABOLE, the Kazwa, the black sun, baby. These things are pouring forth before you today. The 12, the 33rd degree will be turned into dogs, for they did not do as I said. All that watch this know, and they are aware of my presence and my commands, which is simply put $110 billion to save this planet, to change this infrastructure of this entire system. $110 billion, $12 billion in copper, $12 billion in silver, $12 billion in gold, $12 billion in platinum, $12 billion in the bitcoins, and $12 billion in my mother's bank account. Plain and simple, these things have been directed to you from the Black Sun, the creator of the entire universe. If you don't know who that is, you will know shortly. The ones who made these flowers blossom before you, makes the grass green, makes the bushes chlorophyll. You know, fact is, these are all the things that are real before you. Animals, nature. Look at these flowers. When you are spraying and you're trying to kill these things, in Hawaii even, they're killing the palm trees. You're killing the palm trees environment with the orangutans. You're committing terrible, heinous acts with the CO2 emissions, yes, with overproduction of cow and animal, okay? All this stuff. I really urge you all to watch my videos, check out my playlists and my subscriptions. Go and look into it. There's a balance that needs to be done, and it needs to be done today. Okay? As your king of Israel, I'm here to save the poor, the weak, the starving, the drug addicted, those who are impoverished, who are malnourished, who are hurting, will obtain freedom. Okay? Thus saith the Gazwa. The way, the truth, and the light. It's within you. You have the keys. Now go and gaze, and you'll get the same energy. This is all you should be doing right now. When you gaze, it's like doing the righteous works of God. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get through your head. Is when you gaze at that sun, all of your mission will be unveiled. This is how I obtain the same thing unto you. So I love you. I want you to know that. I want you to gain this energy. Gaze at that beautiful sun, and you will be shown the face of God. Like I showed you all of this. I'm not wasting my time. Why would I waste my time doing all this? See what I mean? Thank you all for all the support right now, because those who support now are going to be the most high in my hierarchy, my kingdom of the 13th dynasty. Okay? This is the Nissan. That equals 10, which is God. This vehicle will be used to bring over 50 tons of moringa. We're going to spray the moringa in the skies. You'll be breathing in pure moringa powder, and it'll correct all of the soil impurities. We're going to correct all the water impurities with the moringa seeds. We're going to change this planet once and for all, to bring forth heaven on earth. My intent is to bring forth heaven on earth. My intents are to bring forth heaven on earth. ABBABOLE, ABBABOLE, the Kazwa, EGP, the Black Sun baby, ABBABOLE. I love you. I love you. And I'm not just saying that, and we're not throwing that word around anymore. I mean it. I really love you all. Thank you so much. I want you and need you to share this message. Like it. Do not live in fear. Go and look at the numbers. Add them up. I tell you the truth. You want the truth. You've been fed lies. Your whole life you've been fed lies. See, the sky is filled with lies. I'm here to change that. I am here, your Messiah. Once and for all, I've come. This is it. It has began. It has started.